doesn't matter however many times I've streamed. Every time I stream, I'm like, is everything ready? Am I done? And every single time I go through the same checklist and I'm like, headphones, yes, mic, yes. Streaming, setup, yes. And still, I always feel like I've left something behind. Welcome in, everyone. Happy Sunday. I hope you're all doing well. Hello, lots of familiar faces. Hello, lots of new faces. Princess Teapot, hi. Mail, welcome in. Shroomish, how are you doing? Audrey, Fabgal, Oljaliza, Tiff, Debbie, lovely to see you all. I hope that you are having a wonderful weekend. Shroomish, yeah, Oscar's face and voice. Does that mean it's working? I hope that it's working, because I was like, oh my gosh, is my mic on? Yeah, happy Sunday. Happy DreamSnap day for me, at least. How are we all doing? I know this setup looks a little wild at the moment. Bear with me. I will explain in just a second. How are we? Tell me, how's your weekend been? Has it been good, relaxed, nice? I went to the zoo yesterday, which was nice. I know that I know zoos can be like relatively controversial, but we live next to like a really nice zoo, quote unquote nice zoo. They do a lot of conservation work, so it was nice to go. We saw a few little animals. We saw some red pandas, which were very cute. The raccoons actually reminded me of that just then. But yeah, it was a nice cold day. It's very cold here in the UK. I don't know what it's like for you, Princess Teapot, down in South Africa, but it's very cold here in the UK. So, DreamSnap-wise, I'm already in my outfit. I wanted to prep that in advance just because I kind of wanted to use the outfit as inspiration. So the outfit, we're going with kind of like a... Well, this is Merida, I believe. Yeah, this is Merida. This is Merida's level 10 friendship reward. I actually finished Merida's quests yesterday, believe it or not. I actually finished some quests. And I also did... Who did I do? Hades. I did Hades, but I have not unlocked Jafar yet. That is still to come. Maybe one day we'll get Jafar out of his lamp, but today is not that day, and nor is this weekend. So I'm using Merida's kind of like level 10 dress. That's what the inspo is for this week. Obviously, it is the Lost Forest. So going with the Lost Forest, I thought it would be fun to do something with Merida's house, because Merida does have like that quintessential Scottish house, little stone build. You know, it fits very well in the forest. I know that a lot of people have done it in Ever After as well. I really like it in the Forest of Valor, of course, in the base game. So that's where I'm going to do my build. I've thrown Scrooge's there just in case, if I need to run over and pick anything up from Scrooge. However, I'm going to do it in this little section. I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to hide the Frosted Heights. Fingers crossed. Because I don't want to be able to see any of the snowy stuff, of course. You might end up seeing a little bit of the snow-capped mountains, but that'll be fine. Vanessa, hi Vanessa, welcome in. Princess Teapot, it's hot here in South Africa. We're in summer. Of course you are. Of course you are. Middle of summer. It's also currently 8:30 p.m. Wait. Oh, you're 2 hours in front of me, Princess Teapot. I was going to say, I thought you were going to be further ahead, but I guess you're kind of like straight down from the UK, I suppose. Yeah, I always forget. Upside down, right? Middle of summer. That's what it is. I'm in the middle of winter, and I wish that we would, but swings and roundabouts. So in terms of this kind of like strange grid, yes, Anna, I'm trying something different today because, as you know, if you've watched my DreamSnap builds before, I like to do symmetry. I like to do symmetrical. I always like kind of struggle with counting. So I'm quite often on stream like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to make sure everything's spaced evenly. So I thought that I would create my own grid so I can make sure that everything's kind of lined up where I want it to be. That's what I've done for this one. I know it looks a bit strange. I am going to delete it all once everything like major is down, but I've kind of gone with a grid attempt. I don't know if it's going to work. It's a little bit different, but we'll see. I did actually try making I did try making a Touch of Magic rug that was very close. If I'm in furniture mode, you can see the lines. So the lines are on there and they're in the right place. However, I don't have enough layers. So it was going to take way more than 50 layers for me to be able to do that. So I was quite frustrated because I was going to duplicate my own grid. I was going to make a grid rug in Touch of Magic, and then I was going to duplicate it so I could place it like this, so I know where the grid is. But that didn't work out. So I had to scrap that idea, which is why I went with the pathing. So like I said, this is not staying, but it's just temporary to help me work out where the symmetry needs to be. Audrey, I wish it was summer here. I'm supposed to be getting 4 to 5 inches of snow tonight. Oh my gosh, Audrey. Where are you again, Audrey? Are you in the US? I cannot remember. I know that I have quite a few viewers from kind of like the Netherlands and stuff like that. But I can't remember where you are, Audrey. Vanessa, now that TikTok is banned, I'm working on my OBS studio setup for Twitch. Nice idea, Vanessa. That's it's a productive use of time. Yeah, we still have TikTok. I have not been on it today, but yeah, it's an interesting one because on my Oscar's Cozy Corner one, most of my followers, I think, and most of my following are all American, so zero access. I'm not sure how that's gonna pan out. We'll have to see. I don't know. I've got a feeling it's not going to be permanent. Just a theory. Just a theory. It does feel like the world's biggest PR stunt, but there we go. Mail, it's been a good weekend. Friday we had a weather emergency. Schools were closed. It rained cats and dogs, but fortunately now we're okay. And this 2 days have been great, thank God. Oh, good, Mail. I'm glad. Weather emergencies are no fun, especially when it's that bad it has to close the schools. That is wild. I'm glad that you're doing better now and it's not too bad. Anna, I've used Pathing for spacing. For decorating, not sure why I've never used it for DreamSnaps. Yeah, I've never used it, period, so I'm quite excited to try it and see how it goes. But I wish that there was an option. I mean, I feel like it would be so easy to turn on the grid in settings and just leave it turned on, so fingers crossed. Fingers crossed, maybe in a future update we'll get that sort of quality of life, but I don't know. Princess Teapot, it doesn't really snow here in South Africa. I'm 26, only seen snow once here. I mean, snow once is pretty cool, Teapot. Like, especially if you never really get it. So I bet that was a very novel time. Yes, Dutch Girl, you are in the Netherlands. I guess the clue is in your name. Shroomish, are you in the Netherlands? Can't remember. I feel like you might be, or you're like Netherlands adjacent, something like that. I really want to stay at the zoo that allows you to sleep in a hotel room next to the lion exhibit. I bet that would be loud, Audrey. I bet that would be loud. So, let me get started. Now that I've collected that garlic. Like I said at the beginning, I'm going with Merida's house, and then I'm going to bring in some of the castle walls that we bought in the shop this week. I'm hoping that goes okay. I've played around with them a little bit. I haven't done too much again yet, but I think it's going to work. I think they're going to be fun. They seem very, very versatile, so I think they're going to go really nicely with this build. The only thing that does keep bugging me, I keep soft locking my camera on this rock, so I'm going to have to try and avoid hitting this rock all of the time, but we're going to see. Yes, you are in the Netherlands, Shroomish. I thought you were. Vanessa, it's snowing again in Cincinnati. I thought I was done. I feel like with winter, Vanessa, it's never done until it's done, you know? It's one of those things. You just kind of have to like ride it out. I feel like March becomes like safe time for weather. Hey, Brittany, welcome in. Happy Sunday. How are you doing? I'm good. I hope that you're doing okay. Tiff, there's a cool zoo like that in the Netherlands. I want to book a night there. I mean, that sounds great. So... let me get my biggest pieces out first. So I think I'm going to go... I prefer, personally, the rounded turrets to the square ones. However, I do know that you can put something on top of the square ones. So I'm going to place the rounded ones down for now, but I might end up changing it to the square ones. I'm going to move this across to here, so I've got kind of like more squares on each side. It's Port Limp in London, I think. I just have to get rich first. I mean, don't we all, Audrey? Don't we all? If you do, let me know how you've done it, okay? Right, let me place this one here. And then I'll just rotate it round. And we will go there. Not my grid confusing me already. Princess Teapot, when do you predict the next update to be, Oscar? I heard it's in February, so I was guessing the 15th. Is the 15th a Wednesday, Teapot? So it's always a Wednesday update. I would suspect... well, the current star path runs out pretty soon. I think it's, what, 2 weeks? Yeah, 2 weeks Wednesday. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see a week after that. So what they've done so far, what they've done recently, is they've kind of like let the star path run, the star path completes, and then there's a week redemption, and then the next star path, aka the update, comes the week after that. That's what they've done recently. I know previously they had like some more of a gap between the redemption finishing and the update coming, but they have been pretty on it in terms of like doing regular updates at scheduled intervals. So I would say that I think it's the 12th. I think it's the 12th. That's my early prediction. If they follow the same system, there is a chance, because I do know that there are enough DreamSnap prompts in the game to take us up to February 26th. So they're giving themselves 2 weeks sort of like lead time, I suppose. That doesn't mean that the update's not going to come out till the 26th. They might just want enough DreamSnap prompts in there. Maybe they don't know where development is at. You know, they had the holidays and stuff like that, so they had some time off. But I would suspect it's going to come somewhere between the 12th and the 26th. But don't hold me to that. Brittany, I'm good, just chilling, sad about TikTok. I know, I feel like it's I'm like I'm I'm surprised, but I'm not surprised, Brittany, you know? I know that they kind of did it early, right? They kind of like did it out of nowhere. Because it was meant to be midnight or something, but I saw them doing it at like 10:30. I don't know, maybe I've crossed my wires, but I'm surprised they actually went ahead and did it. I didn't think that it was gonna actually happen, but like I said, I feel like it's a pretty big PR stunt for Trump to come in and sign an executive order and reinstate it and then get lots of goodwill. But maybe I'm just cynical. Maybe I'm just cynical. Right, I kind of actually want to move these out a little bit because I want them sort of like framing the outside of the house. So I'm going to place them there and there. And then, even though you can't get them to line up on the 45-degree angle, I actually don't think it matters because the bricks wrap around the side. It looks like that's how they built it. I'm not used to this weather. I prefer warm weather. I mean, I'm kind of like right there with you, Vanessa. I love a bit of warm weather. Cold is not my bag. Cold is not my bag. You're on the East Coast, Audrey. I thought you were in the US. Let me grab a window. I think it may be something like that. I don't know. Let me just check this framing. It was at 10:30 and I thought the ban was at midnight. That's what I saw as well, Vanessa. That's what I thought, but it just seems to have taken effect much earlier for some reason. But we'll see. Like I said, I don't think it'll be forever. I hope No's doing that won't help unless Americans get free healthcare, livable wages, low groceries, and there's definitely a revolution on its way. I can smell it. I mean, I'll be right there with you, Brittany. Don't worry. We need our own revolution in the UK. I think the revolution is coming, and I will be. I'll be there. I'll be there with you with my little placard. Let me. Is that high enough? Yes, it is. Okay, great. Yeah. So the concept for this, I kind of wanted. This camera angle is gonna bug me. I was doing this because I'm facing the sun, but I keep locking on this rock. And I'm like, maybe I can move back. Now that I've done this, maybe I can see where those are and I can kind of like move backwards a little bit so I'm not totally in the way. Let me try here. Kind of. Unless I just go like that. I don't know. Hey, Coco, welcome in. Oh, it's back up already? It's had the 90-day extension? Oh, okay. Thanks for the update, Coco. Oh my gosh. Can you hear my Google? I did not say Google. I said Coco, and my Google Home was like, I'm listening to you. Leave me alone. Stop listening to me. Actually, maybe I'm the problem. Maybe I'm the problem. How many of the castle walls did I buy? Oh gosh, Vanessa, I don't know. A bunch of each. Yeah, just like 10 to 15 of each, I think. I will say I was talking about being cold, but I'm not cold with this fire on. It is making me very warm this evening. I can't decide my best placement of these walls. So what I want to do, chat, I spotted this kind of like fun little trick is if you do happen to have some of the bookcases, let me search. You can actually make the castle archway look like it has doors. So you can actually place 2 down just like that. And it soft locking on the camera again. It looks like two big doors in the way, which I thought was quite fun. I like that. So what I kind of want to do is I want to put the doors on, and then I want to maybe stick some like candelabras in the walls or something like that. I know we haven't got any trees in yet, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Coco, all of my American friends are back on. Oh, that's really interesting. I haven't seen anything. I thought it would have been in the news, I guess. It's kind of like big news, right? Hey, Wesley, welcome in. I'm guessing the next update is going to be on the 19th or the 26th of February. Yeah, I could see it being around there. I can see it being around there. Hey, Lisa, welcome in. I haven't spoken to you yet. I saw you jump in my Discord. I need to send you a message on there. Yeah, it's nice to have you along, Lisa. Welcome to stream. I hope that you're doing well. So yeah, back to that little thing. I like the bookcases turned around so you can't see the books and they look like doors for the castle walls. That's a fun little tip if you're doing any sort of like castle build or anything like that. So I'm still not totally happy with the way that those look, so I might even change this. Let's take a look. Yeah, I kind of prefer that. I want it to look more angular, so I'm gonna just replicate that on the other side. I'm actually quite excited about this DreamSnap. I do think it's going to turn out pretty nicely. So it goes there, and then I can get, it goes there. Then I can have that there. And then I wonder if I can... I really hope we have an Aladdin X Valentine Star path. I don't know, Coco. I'm kind of like in two minds about whether they'll actually mix it again. Obviously, we had it last year. I think that there is some fun stuff that they could do. And I wonder, the Agrabah chair that we actually got with the Lawkeeper reward, which was for Aladdin, that was like pink with a heart on it. And I was wondering if that was like a little Easter egg. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking that. But yeah, let me see if I can find it actually. It's called Agrabah chair. And this came with the Lawkeeper with Storybook Veil from one of the Tapestry rewards. And don't you think this just looks like... Don't you think that kind of gives heart, gives Valentine's Day? Maybe that's a little like breadcrumb, just the smallest of breadcrumbs for a possible Agrabah-themed Valentine's Star path, but we'll see. The message was that Trump saved it. They thanked him. Of course they did. Like I said, it's giving PR stunt. All right. The thing that's bugging me, chat, about this is I kind of want this to be... I kind of want that to be there, but I don't want the gap in it. So I'm not sure. I thought there might have been like a way that I could sneak this in. Oh, unless I do it like... Oh, okay. I just needed one more rotation. There we go. After all that messing about, I just needed one more rotation. So I'm going to place that there. Then I can bring this down here. Or can I even place it there? DLV Mama, welcome in. How are you doing? Hope you're having a great day. How has your weekend been? I'm sure that you've been at all sorts of basketball games and things, Mama. Oh, brain sear. I'm Jafar is staying in the lamp for the foreseeable, okay? Done. And the more that I get badgered to unlock Jafar, the longer he is gonna he's gonna remain. I'm impressed at the amount of accounts you have, Braids here. Unless this is somebody else petitioning for me to unlock Jafar, but I feel like it's only I feel like it's only gonna be you. Lisa, I don't know if you've already spoken about the build. If so, I apologize, but I'm curious, what do you visualize or want the build to be once you've finished? Yeah, Lisa, so I'm going with, as you can see, I kind of like did my outfit first because that was kind of like the vibe I wanted. I knew I wanted to use Merida's house. Like, Merida's house is very Scottish to me. I love it. So I'm kind of going like Scottish Highlands vibe a little bit. I wanted to bring in some of the castle walls, lots of fir trees, all that sort of thing. So I'm gonna go with that. We're gonna see if it turns out okay. I love the tartan. I wish we had more tartan furniture. I do wish that we had some more like tartan patterns on like chairs and things like that. But I think it's gonna come together nicely. And yeah, streams are always kind of a mixed bag. Sometimes I prep in advance of stream, so I know at least what I'm doing. Sometimes I don't do any preparation, and I'm here for like 3 hours, like But tonight I've got a pretty good idea of what I want. So yeah, Debbie, I think you're bang on the money there. I think you're bang on the money. Who is Brains here? And the longer he remains, I'll keep saying, I'm not even trusting you. This could be somebody else, and this might not even be you, Brains here. And yet here I am thinking that everybody who asks for me to unlock Jafar is out to get me. Coco, I don't have Jafar yet. Just excuse me, no particular reason. Just one of those things. I've just not gotten around to unlocking him. But I do intend on unlocking him sometime this year, but when? It could be it could be a long time. I don't know. Let me grab this other window. I'm nearly there with the castle setup. I'm happy with how this is looking. Coco, what outfit do you think Jasmine will come in? I'm hoping for the blue. Yeah, so I posted a video, when? Friday? Probably Friday, talking about the outfits, Coco, and I think that she'll come in the blue. I suspect that she'll come in the blue, and then I think Aladdin will come in Street Rat, and I think that the dream styles that we might get, if we do get a star path, are going to be probably the pink engagement dress or the lilac engagement dress, I would say. Wesley, I lost Jafar's lamp for like 2 weeks because I put it in a chest. I found him eventually. Wesley, I've done exactly the same thing, and I do not know where he is. So that's partially the reason why I've not unlocked him yet, because I actually don't know where he is. But I will find him at some point. He's in a chest in my house, so he can't be lost forever. But I don't feel like I'm missing anything, particularly with Jafar not being in the valley. But I will get him. I will get him eventually, because I do think, as far as I'm aware, his friendship rewards are quite good. Thanks, Lisa. It'll come along. If you stick around long enough, you'll realize that my dream snaps do tend to come together at the end. They do come together at the end. He's not in my inventory, Jafar. Look right now. I have a full inventory and he's not there. Vanessa, I don't know. I bought like 20 of each, I think. They're not that expensive. They're not that expensive. Audrey, I'm stressing this DreamSnap. To be honest, I redid mine 3 times and I'm considering doing a 4th. Did you submit 3 different ones, Audrey? I actually quite like the theme. It's something a little bit different. Something a little bit different. Excuse me, I still have a bit of a cough chat from my flu. But yeah, Vanessa, I don't think they're that expensive. I think they were a couple of hundred each, like $7.50 per piece, round about there, so it's not too much. He's gone too far, okay? So at some point you're gonna have to come to terms with it, and that's okay. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Why am I kind of not happy with how that looks? Not me going back. Not me going back to what I had. Let me check this. He is a bit spicy. I can't decide what I like, chat. Let me keep tweaking this, because I'm still not sold on what I have. So let me keep playing around. Unless I go one behind. No, I don't want to go one behind. I just don't like that you can kind of see that like little line down there. That kind of bugs me. I know that this is just like, I know this is just a DreamSnap build, but still. Maybe I was right. Maybe I should have just stuck with what I had. All right, let me try you. No, I think it definitely needs to go that way. What did you all end up doing, chat, for Dream Snaps this week? Have you submitted it? What did you go for? I know that there was a lot of different themes. I've seen a lot of submissions from like Ever After and stuff like that, which have been pretty cool. I've seen quite a few like fairy adjacent submissions again, I think, which I'm not mad at. They always look good. So if you've done a fairy one, then slay. This soft locking of the camera. I feel like I'm making a mistake doing it in this space. I just wanted to do it here because of the sunlight. The other option was going to be do it this way, and I know that I wouldn't lock the camera that way. So maybe just to save myself the headache, I might rotate it all around. Don't be mad at me, chat. Let's just quickly rotate, and I'll just deal with whatever lighting comes. So I'm going to place one here. I'm going to place one there. Or I should say, there. Are they rotated correctly? Yes, they are. You could put a wall behind any breaks to blend in for the picture. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Let me see if I can get it right. I feel like I can get it right, but I'm just not there yet. Lisa, I haven't actually played for almost a week, so I haven't even tried to begin to find a concept for DreamSnap, though I adore the challenge. I think it could be relatively easily. So if you don't have like too much time, I think you could like throw something together pretty quickly. As long as there's a lot of trees in it, it's going to give forest. So I think you can get away with it. Tiff, I've done an opening to a magical cottage vibe in the wild woods with the waterfall in the background. Oh, nice. That sounds good. I do love the wild woods, and I also love that waterfall. It's very, very pretty. Anna, I have a build with the Chernobog I'm going to recreate where I can hide some tags. Oh, great suggestion. I'm going to have to hide some tags as well. Chernobog sounds fun for that. Are you doing like a dark one, Anna? I'm always down for a dark DreamSnap. I feel like there's got to be a way. Oh, maybe there. Maybe I've been doing it wrong the whole time. Oh, I think that's it, chat. I can do that. And then maybe I can sneak one of these in on the left. Kind of like that. All right, I think that might be it. That actually fit pretty well. But I might have to bring it forward a little bit because I do want some trees behind there. And then I also need to hide a bunch of tags. So I guess I could offset the time, right? I could offset the time down. And then that'll bring the sunlight round. Okay, work. Debbie, I haven't put mine on the Discord yet, but one of mine, I have 3. Wow, you have 3. That is impressive, Debbie. I have 3 is coming across a little robot who crashes his vehicle. Oh, Q, are you using the little robot companion, Debbie? Second one is just coming across a cute cottage. And third, I come out of a jungle to find a dream fruit tree with glowing mushrooms in front of a waterfall. They sound really impressive, Debbie. I'm eager to see those. So if you do ever get a chance to share them, I'd love to see them. Coco, why are DreamSnaps so stressful sometimes? You tell me, friend. You tell me. Because there's so many nice items in the premium shop. We gotta get it together, right? And we gotta pull our fingers out and get to work. All right, here. No, one up. All right, my grid is actually coming in helpful. I think I might use this grid again in the future. It only took me like 10 minutes to put together, but it's definitely handy being able to see where stuff is. Or where stuff should go, I should say. Because then I know that everything's lined up. Perfect. Wesley, I was lazy this week. I stood in my forest and threw some tiny things in the bushes for tags. You gotta do what you gotta do, Wesley. Sometimes you just need to... You need to throw some tags together and submit something. You might get a good score. You never know. You never know. Anna, exactly. He's surrounded by the Well of Souls and jungle vines. I love it. He's in a corner currently, so I need to do it to refit tags. Sometimes it's hard to like retrospectively fit tags in, right? But you can... I find it easier to like build a wall sometimes and just throw some stuff behind it. I don't know. Brainseer. Hello, Brainseer. Hey, Oscar and chat. Are we finally going to do Jafar? No is the answer to that. No. We will at some point. I still haven't found him, so maybe. Maybe one day. It won't be on a Sunday stream, though. Too busy on a Sunday stream doing DreamSnaps, right here. Come on, you know this. Debbie, I'm disabled and don't work, so I have a lot of time. I mean, all the more time to be creative, Debbie. I can't fault that. Excellent choice. Excellent choice. Lisa, that's very true. I have forever to continue on that concept afterwards for fun, but just because I like the idea and how dreamy, cozy, fantastical, hopefully it will look in the end. Let me get in those doors again, because I really like how those bookcases look. So I'm just going to search up book. Well, yeah, he's in the lamp, but I don't know where the lamp is. That's the problem, Braids here. Right, these royal bookshelves with the bell. That's what I was doing. I think I can sneak. Okay, I can get... Okay, now I can't fit my doors in. What's going on? What's going on? And I've got them rotated the wrong way. What am I doing, chat? Oh my gosh. I feel like I'm losing my mind tonight. I guess I just need to bring this... No, look. This is no bueno. No bueno. I had it a few streams ago. Yeah, but then I moved it, Princia, and now I don't know where it is. So that is where we're at the moment. So we're deep in the basement. It could be in the basement, Lisa. It could be in just one of my many storage rooms. I don't know. It's somewhere. Jafar is somewhere, but I'm sure he'll be okay. He's a big boy. He'll survive. Me getting stuck on that bloody rock again. Right, I'll get the doors in first, so at least then I know where I need to... What space I have to play with. Doors in. Let's go. So I did, like... No word of a lie, chat. I was playing around with these walls earlier to get, like, some sort of structure that I was happy with. And I did it, and I was like, this is amazing. I love it. And now I'm like, what did I do? Because I tore it down, and now I'm like, what the heck did I do? I don't know what I did. Let me just... I feel like... I don't know. I don't know what I did. Audrey, I did a shrine to Hades in the Fallen Fortress. 1 sounds amazing. 2 in like a Dead Woods kind of vibe. I don't know if you've played Mortal Kombat, but I'm drawing inspiration from there. So I've never really played Mortal Kombat, Audrey. I know of it, of course. But yeah, I've never really played it, but I know the reference. I know what you're talking about. I'm with you. Just about. Can't say that for everything, but I'm here for this one. Maybe I did this, chat. Wait, have I got it right now? You should have taken a screenshot. So, Deb, that's what I usually do. I'm not going to let you in on my secrets, Debbie, but when I do get a chance to prep for Scream? That's what it feels like right now. When I do get a chance to prep for stream and I do like a little test build, I take a screenshot and then sometimes I have the screenshot open just so I know what I'm building. I didn't do that today, and then I tore the build down and I realized that I didn't take a screenshot. So now here we are. me rotating these castle pieces 500 times over the course of the stream for me to do probably what I originally did. That's usually how it goes. That's usually how it goes. And I'm not even facing the right way because I wanted to be facing the other way. But we survive, we persevere. And the one thing I have noticed, does anyone see that the texture, it was a few updates ago, the texture of the grass is kind of like messed up in the Forest of Valor. There's no definition to the blades of grass. I don't know why. Brains here, I am trying a grid. I'm trying my own grid to see if it helps with placement of items, because sometimes I get them wrong and I get them in the wrong place, especially when I'm doing symmetrical builds. But I kind of wanted to try something different to see how it goes, and I think it's going to work. I think it's going to work nicely. It is working nicely, I should say, not to detract. There we go. Wait, I think this is it, chat. I think this is it. I think this is exactly what I had earlier. There we go. See, the door's in the right place, the window's in the right place, and then I'm going to be in the right place. Perfect. Vanessa, I have a question. Should I put a timer on my OBS studio or not? It's up to you, Vanessa. I like it. I like to start my stream a little bit early so I can get in, start sending some messages, say hi to everyone. It just helps people know that stream is like starting relatively soon. Personally, I like it, and I like it when streamers do it, but it's up to you. Sometimes I forget and it automatically changes from my starting screen to my live stream to my sort of like game screen, and I'm not always ready, and I'm here like Lisa, I have a newly started Valley, so I barely have anything. Is that like all in, Lisa? Did you do a restart, or have you just started the game? I continue to ask myself whether I should play anything in the DLCs yet or not. Ooh, it's a tough choice. I personally would... I don't know. It depends. If you already have the DLCs, Lisa, like you already have paid for them, you may as well start. However, if you haven't, I would recommend holding off until you get a bit further on in the valley, because otherwise the characters can start requesting stuff from the DLCs, like resources and stuff like that, especially if you're trying to level them up, and it can be a real pain if you haven't unlocked certain areas and all that sort of thing. So I would stick with the base game first and then maybe go onto the DLCs later. That's personally what I would do if I replayed again. All right, chat, I got there in the end. This looks good. I'm happy with those wall placements. I actually really love how versatile these walls are. But I've just realized that I can't fit my doors in. Can't fit the doors in. It was a plugin, Vanessa, so you'd have to Google sort of like OBS plugins. I wonder if I could get away with having it kind of like maybe out there a little bit. I just need enough space to sneak in these bookcases. Maybe one? Is that in the right place? No? These pieces hate me tonight. Oh, okay. This rock. I swear. Maybe this is not rotated in the right way then, because I definitely had these doors in. Oh no. Okay. Let me delete them again. I think Mr. Starr called them a castle Lego set, and he's not wrong. They're so fun. Yeah, that's actually really true, Anna. Like, they've been super, super fun. And I'm excited to keep playing with them. I kind of want to do like a big build with them. I just don't know. What I want to build yet, you know? There's so many options. I was thinking of maybe using them inside, like on my, like if I do a storage island or something along those lines. Do you think I might still be rotating these castle walls in January 2026? Because I feel like I might. I'm And that's okay. That's okay. Is that in the middle? I can't place it there. This is so annoying. What am I doing wrong, chat? I've done this. I've already done this build today. What am I doing wrong? But just make sure if you're going to do the DLC, don't forget about Jafar and like a Welsh streamer I know. Who could you possibly be talking about, Braids? I don't know who you're talking about. It could never be me. Could never be me. DLV Mama, oh, my connection was all weird. Had to restart my laptop. Oh no, I'm sorry, DLV Mama. I'm doing good apart from the fact that I am... I'm on the struggle bus. Like, they checked my ticket, they boarded me, they said, come on, Oscar, get on the struggle bus because you are useless today. That's what they said. True story, it happened just now. Otherwise, I'm good. How are you, Delvi Mama? Vanessa, I'm getting ready to say goodbye to my star coins to Scrooge money bin duck. It's, yeah, it does go like that sometimes, Vanessa. It does go like that sometimes. I just want these walls to play nicely. And is that too much to ask? I don't feel like it's too much to ask. I had quite a long break to the point where my memory of the gameplay progress had gone at poof like the lamp in your storage. Not my lamp getting dragged today. I blame Brains here. Got both the DLCs and the characters kept on asking for DLC items. Yeah, that's typically what happens, Lisa, unfortunately. That's why I kind of recommend people not to buy them if they don't need to just yet. Chat. Chat. I'm so unhappy. Why is this happening to me? Maybe there? Maybe I just do that then. Maybe I just do something. Something. Excuse me. Right, let me go back. And let me go forward one. Wait, now my grid is not gridding. What have I done? Oh, I rotated that one, but not this one. Right, bear with me. This is a nightmare. This is why I take screenshots of builds I'll forget without the visual evidence. Oh my gosh, I know, Anna. Honestly, I should be punishing my past self for being such an idiot. Like, such a... No, you gotta love yourself. You gotta be kind to yourself. You know, all of that. All of that jazz. If you had Jafar, we wouldn't be like this. If I had Jafar, it means you would stop telling me to get Jafar Brains here, so maybe I'll just have to do it out of spite. No, not useless, just learning other ways you don't prefer to have the walls. I mean, I beg to differ on this one, TLV Mama. I'm, like I said, I'm on the struggle bus. I'm on the struggle bus. Hi, Kimberly. Welcome in. Happy Sunday. How are you? I don't like it, chat. It doesn't look right. It doesn't look how I want it to look. You're being punished now, apparently. Welcome to my life, Debbie. Welcome to my life. Maybe I go like that, then. I just... I feel like this is what I had. But maybe ultimately, it wasn't. Alright, let me go there and there. I bet that you are so riveted watching this stream tonight that you just cannot contain your excitement. It's gonna come together. You wait. Like, it's gonna work. It's gonna come together. I just can't promise how, when, where, why, who, what, you know, all of that sort of thing. Let me check that. I don't really like that you're unable to choose whether you want to install the DLC directly or not, or have a choice to turn it on or off. Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. It's a bit of a pain. I do get it, Debbie. Lisa, not Debbie. Read the wrong name. Just back from the beach. Nice, Kimberly. What time is it for you, Kimberly? I'm kind of jealous that you're able to go to the beach. My dogs hate the beach. He hates having his paws wet. He hates having his paws sandy. Yeah, he's not happy. Not a happy boy. Vanessa, they're not that expensive. You can afford it. I'm sure you can. I'm sure that you'll do okay. Depends how many you're buying, though, I suppose. Let me get my bookshelf back out for the 2500th time. Why are you using Merida's house? Why not the Nightmare Castle or anything else? I just like Merida's house, Brainseer, to be honest. I just like how it looks. I'm kind of going with, like, Scottish Highlands style build, so I think it suits that purpose. And they kind of match, so I'm happy with that. I literally feel like I'm going insane. Literally feel like I'm going insane. My favorite house is Jafar's. Well, you don't even get to unlock Jafar's house, Brainseer, so joke's on you. Maybe this is what I had. Oh, Kimberly. Oh, you are in Scotland, Kimberly. We've spoken about that, of course. Sorry, I see so many faces. I forget all of the places. Wow, you went to the beach an hour ago? Was it dark? It must have been dark, right? That's pretty impressive, Kimberly. I went to a beautiful beach when I went to visit Castle Douglas. Don't remember what it was called, though, so that doesn't really help. You used the same outfit, Brittany? That's fun. I don't like it. Why am I being punished? Like, I know that's where the door's going. Because I want, like, doors on the castle. So now I just have to plan everything else around it. So let me try... Maybe... no. No. Oh, I could hide it back there a little bit then. Yeah, I could hide it. No. So dumb. Have you ever been to Scotland? Yeah, Mail, sorry, I missed your message. I have been to Scotland only once, and I went for the first time last year, but it was a lovely trip. I was only there for a couple of days, but it was beautiful. I enjoyed it very much. And I would go back, but it's just a long drive for me. It's just a long drive. Lisa, I can't, as much as I would love to be on board with no touching the walls, I have to touch the walls. I have to get this right, because now it's a matter of principle, and it's really bugging me that I can't get them how I want them, so I'm going to have to come up with something. But it's going to work. We're going to be fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. I think we're nearly there. I think we're nearly there. Oh, Vanessa, what a shame. You only lost 1 million out of your tens of millions of star coins. Yeah, I only have 5 million. So sad, right? So sad. All right, there. This is going to be the one, chat. Okay, it's not the one, chat. Oh, it could be the one. No. Wait, these were just in the right place. What have I done? We were there all day. Lunch, walk, then home. Just started to get dark when we left. Oh, Kimberly, that sounds amazing. I'm very, very jealous. Very jealous. Yes, Brainseer, the walls are off and I can't get them right. And now I'm being punished. I'm being punished. Debbie, it's going to be worth it. Oscar, yours always look amazing. That's very kind, Debbie. Thank you. I appreciate that. Maybe in that case, I just go with like... Maybe I just do that then. This isn't how it looked. I was so happy with how it looked earlier, and now I'm not happy with how it looked. What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? Maybe that's what I had. Right. Right, I need to move on, chat. I need to do something else. So let me just get these in place. And then I'll just suffer through the rest of stream, unhappy. I do love a good pumpkin harvesting session, Vanessa. That's how I made my millions initially as well. Lisa, that's the most important part. You feel satisfied in the end. Honestly, wouldn't mind just hanging out and watching your progress. Thanks, Lisa. I mean, I always wonder what draws people in to watch me stream. It's an interesting one, but I'm always glad that people are here, and it's always nice to chat with everyone. So that's why I love streaming. All right, I'm gonna go with this for now. I can't say that I'm like over the moon with this though. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, where do I want to stand? So I kind of want to stand like here. So I'm wondering if I need to move everything back a little bit. Oh no, actually maybe I can move. Wait, I can move Merida's house. I don't need to move all the walls. Let me bring the house sort of by here. Fora. Oh, you are familiar with Brainseer's MO as well, are you? Yes, Brainseer is being Brainseer. Wait, has it been an hour? Oh my god, it's been nearly an hour. It actually has been nearly an hour. Okay. It also doesn't help that I am like absolutely sweltering. I probably shouldn't have put as many logs on the fire that I did because I am boiling. Boiling. Lisa, I did see your comment. I need to reply to it. I try to reply to every single comment. It's just something I like to do. I feel like if you leave a comment, I feel like I should reply to the comment. So I did see it. I need to reply to it. But I'm glad that you enjoyed the I'm glad that you enjoyed the real time follow along builds. They are kind of like my favorites to do. I don't like how it looks. I don't like how it looks. Why? What is going on? Let me stick Merida's house right in the center. Like, let me put the walls right up against her house. As close as I can get them. Maybe I'm missing something. I feel like... Debbie, the way you originally built it might come to you as you continue with the build. Yeah. I feel like that's probably wise. Nice to have you on stream as well, 44. Welcome in. I hope you're having a lovely Sunday. I hope your DreamSnap, if you've done it, is going better than mine because I just... What is going on? What is going on? Wesley made garlic pizza, grilled cheese at lunchtime. Oh my god, that sounds amazing, Wesley. Please send me over a slice. That sounds incredible. Don't get me wrong, chat. I don't think it looks bad. It's just like, you know when you have a vision of like how you want something to look in your head, but it's just not working for you? It's just not... It's not working for me. think it's mostly the placement of the windows. They just look kind of odd to me. That's all. Although if I can fit them there, can I fit? It's no. I don't blame you. My comment is embarrassingly long. No, you're good, Lisa. You're good. I'm sure it's amazing. I did read some of it. I just I had a bunch of comments I need to reply to. They're on my list. Everything's always on my list. I've got such a long list. Switch for now. Maybe hop back to see if you feel different later. Yeah, maybe I should do that. Why do they just feel so far away now? I did 3 different builds before I made one I ended up with, so this was a massive spiral this week. Yeah, it's a weird one for it. It's like, I actually really like the theme, but for some reason, I just feel like I'm punishing myself. Maybe I need to bring them in. Maybe I need to bring them in. Kimberly, the vision is like Merida's house in the middle of some castle ruins up in the Scottish Highlands. That's kind of the vision. That's where I'm at. Somebody call Raven. Like, I need Raven to give me another vision, because clearly this one's not going well. The main thing is that I want the main thing is that I want these bookcases as doors. Okay, that is what I need. I need these bookcases as doors. Could you put some ruins in front of the house? So, Brainseer, I actually have the whole concept in my head. Don't get me wrong, the rest of the build is going to be beautiful. I just need this to work, you know? I just need this to come together. And then we'll be grand. But it's weird because I definitely had these bookcases in place earlier and they were like squished right up in one of the gaps. But for some reason tonight, it just doesn't want to seem to do what I would just like it and also need it to do. All right, let me try that. No. Oh my god. Could you put some ruins in front of the house? Wait, I just read that. Yes. I can't send a cheese, but I can drop the recipe. Garlic butter brioche, bread and tomato basil sauce. On the bread, cheeses of your choice. That sounds amazing, Wesley. Maybe I should just be making some incredible garlic bread instead of doing this. Let me get some trees down. No, I'm not getting trees down. I'm finishing these castle walls. These castle walls will not beat me. I'm going to beat them. Fact. Let me... You do all this and then get 900? Can you imagine? That would be so upsetting. Lisa, would it be easier if you sort of blacked out the background? Excuse me. So I'm going to fill the background, Lisa, with a bunch of trees. That is my plan. That is what I see for myself. I just need to get this done. I'm like a dog with a bone. Like when I need to do something, I'm like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Jafar cursed you because you left him in the lamp. I know. Princess Teapot, goodbye. Thank you for joining. It's lovely to see you. I hope that you have a lovely rest of your day. And yeah, it'll be great for you to catch up tomorrow. Hopefully it'll be done by then. It will be done by then, Princess Teapot, and I'll put it on Dreamer's Portal as well. I can't speak tonight. What is going on? I feel like I'm losing my mind. Jafar cursed you because you left him in the lamp. I know, Anna. Audrey, I'm hoping that this is a dream snap. I think I do horribly and somehow get my first 4K. That sounds great, Audrey, and I am very hopeful that you also get your first 4K. I'm sure that you will. Yeah, but Brainseer, it's you who perpetuates Jafar, and you perpetuate the discussion of Jafar, therefore terrorizing me via via Jafar And now you're turning my other subscribers into hunters of Jafar as well. Why? It wouldn't. I wouldn't have to if you did him. Well, there you go. I feel like I've done the same layout. While you're fighting the walls, it might be easier to just focus on the walls and house. Lisa, I feel like this is such a bad example of my first stream. I hope that you go back and I hope that you watch some of my other streams because they're not usually this. You can insert word of your choice. I'm usually much more organized and put together. What did I just do? Maybe I just do that. Okay. Let me just do that for now. I think. Let me see. Let me just see how that looks. Okay, no, I don't like it. I don't like how that looks. Ugh, this is so frustrating. I really should have taken a screenshot. All right, let me rotate this back. The 10th time. I definitely will on a binging spree with the YouTube videos. Thanks, Lisa. Hope you're enjoying them. They're a lot of fun to make. I love making videos. I only started, I think it was August, and I've just had I've had a lot of fun since then. It's been an interesting one. I kind of wanted to learn a new skill, which was why I started like video editing, so I could kind of teach myself. And that was how it all sort of started, and it just kind of snowballed from there. But luckily, I love Dreamlight Valley and I love decorating. So even though this is painful right now, I know that it won't be painful forever. And it's going to come together and it's going to be amazing. But this is definitely not the right angle because these doors should be matching up. Right. I'm thinking... I just thought, like, no word of a lie, when I did this earlier, chat, I was able to get this, like, in some sort of way, right up against the wall, but I also had the bookcase in there. And now, tonight, it's just saying, like, no. But I definitely had this, like, there. So I'm not sure why it's not wanting to play ball anymore. Because I didn't have this gap, you see? I didn't have that, like... When you put it there, it didn't have that 45-degree angle that's ever so slightly off. Maybe I've got the wrong window? Have I been doing this the whole time with the wrong window? No, I haven't, because it's the only window, because you can't place stuff on the one with the 3 windows. Put the shelf in first and then add the rest. Well, Anna, that's what I was trying to do, but now it just doesn't... It's still not, like... I don't really get it. So this was like... Let me undo that. So it's like quite cozy there, but then when I rotate it, it doesn't want to play ball, but it was definitely in a spot like that, but it didn't have a gap down the middle, because that's obviously got a gap. I know that you're not going to see this in the DreamSnap chat, but these are the kind of things that keep me up at night, okay? Maybe I just need to... I know what I am putting in. Actually, let me grab, because I'm going to put these Dreamlight fruit trees in, because they are going kind of like behind the castle ruins. I know that's going to get rid of the floor, but I wanted those like just above the castle, kind of like that, because I feel like the tones and the colors kind of match. Is the wall with the window turned the wrong way? I don't think it has, like, I think it can go either way, Debbie, right? I don't think these ones have any tweaks to them where you can, like, mess with that. Because it still kind of has the gap down there. Let me get these fruit trees in. Let me see how they look. And then I'll regroup. Because I kind of had those sat behind the castle, so those are obviously, my castle walls need kind of like rotating a little bit. One. And if I bring it across just one tile. Oh, I rotated it the wrong way. There we go. Yeah, no, I know. I know that you can do that with some stuff, Debbie. I don't think it has like a feature like that with these ones. Let me get that there, and then I can get the other fruit tree at least in. Let me sneak that in. Maybe there-ish? How's that look? All right, at least they kind of fit. I like the colors that they have in them. I really like those blues because I know the birch trees from the Forest of Valor are pretty blue as well. Maybe doing that, it will help. Yeah, I know, Lisa. I've been very lucky. I'm not gonna lie. I've been very lucky. Like I said, I don't know exactly what it is that has made people tune in, but I appreciate it. I always appreciate everyone that kind of like views my content. It's very kind. I'm hoping. We'll see. I'm like on the road. I'm nearly at 3,000. I think I'm like 40 subs off 3,000, so I might hit that soon. And then yeah, I'm kind of like on the road to 5k, which is exciting. I never thought I'd say that. It kind of like all happened very fast. All happened very fast. This is actually a first for me, chat. I never thought that I would spiral on a snap that I had planned in advance. This is fascinating. This is fascinating. Wesley, I wish we had a tree that looked like the Dreamlight trees, but we could put anywhere. Yeah, I love that. I like the way they sparkle as well. I need to take the fruit off that one, but they look great. I really do love them. So the only thing I'm like unsure about, chat, is I feel like they need to be a bit closer to the house. So I'm just gonna bring them. I'm gonna bring everything across a little bit. Not massively, but we'll see. It's you, that simple, actually. That's very kind, Lisa. Thank you. Audrey, this is the snap I spiraled the most on. Yeah, I feel it. I feel it. I'm right there with you. Equippy, hey Equippy, how are you doing? I'm struggling. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. These castle walls, I was kind of like having fun with them. Now, you know when kids stop having fun and they're like, I don't want to play with you anymore. It's kind of where I'm at. Kind of where I'm at. I need to move these trees out of the way because now they're in the way and they're bugging me. So let's get these guys back down in the plaza. I can't believe it's been an hour and I've placed a house and 4 walls down. Oh my gosh. 4 you may Fora, apologies. You have made the algorithm like your videos, and no wonder they feel very well made and professional. That's very kind, Fora. Thank you. I think like that approach is just me. Like, I always think if I'm gonna do something, I may as well do it properly. And I may as well like learn and take the time to actually like make something like half decent. So that's why I spend a lot of time on my videos, and I spend a lot of time like making sure that there's something that I would want to watch if I was watching a content creator as well. So that's kind of my approach to them anyway. We're so close, chat. We're not. Dutch Girl, I think I've said before, I like your voice, Oscar. Thanks, Dutch Girl. A big reason for me to be here every time. I hope you don't mind. Of course not. I love having you along. Like I said, I've said this before on stream. I don't think the people in my life would necessarily say that I have the most like relaxing of voices. So I will take the compliment wherever I can get it, because that's not one that I would associate with myself all that often. But like I said, I'll take it. Want me to go back in the stream and take a screenshot for you? Lisa, I kind of want this to be over. Which is so dumb, because like I'm sure that I could throw together something that looks great. But it's not how I want it, you know? That's the problem. The only bad thing about your videos is I've never seen Jafar for some reason. The problem is, Brains here, I don't think you're ever going to see Jafar in one of my videos, so you might just have to keep tuning into stream. Audrey, you have a very soothing voice. When I'm anxious, it's very calming. I also feel like when I can speak English properly, it probably helps. But tonight, it must be the stress of this build that's making me making me read everything wrong. I feel like I've not read a single message correctly this evening. That's not where I want it. Why is it not working? What am I doing wrong? I get the like, you get in the mood to build, and then suddenly you're like, wait, actually, I want to go to bed. I can relate to that. Hey, Quippy. Did do some building earlier, which was fun. I did some building in where did I do it? Mythopia. That was where I did some building. Oh my god. Like I'm going insane. I need this game right now. Right now, what I need is this to be really kind to me. And I don't feel like it's being very kind to me. Mail, your voice is nice. Thank you. It helps me to improve my English pronunciation. Oh gosh, Mail, don't rely on me for that. In Italy, we only study British English, and your accent helps a lot. I appreciate that, Mail. I don't think my accent is kind of like a hybrid at this point, but I'm glad that it helps you. That makes me happy. That makes me happy. Anna, have you tried flipping the door around the other way? Which door, Anna? This one? I don't think it matters, right? It's like reversible. What I created next, I'm a relatively new viewer of your channel. I love your methodical nature to your DreamSnap builds. Hi, what I created next. Welcome in. I don't think I've seen your name before, so happy to have you on stream. Thank you. It's, yeah, methodical is one way of putting it, I think. Methodical, OTT, that could be in there. I don't know. Yeah. I appreciate the compliment. I'll take the compliment. Equippy, talk us what you think is wrong with it. So basically, Equippy, I did a test build earlier with these castle walls, and I loved how it turned out. I forgot to take a screenshot, and now I cannot replicate it, and it's bugging me because I also cannot remember how it looked. So I'm kind of losing it, but we persevere. We move on. We board the struggle bus, but we say destination DreamSnap completion, and then hopefully the driver, which is going to be you tonight, chat, is going to get me there. Brains here, you sound like a normal British lad. Actually, don't know if I like that. Don't know if I like that. So I used to have a really strong Welsh accent. I've lived in England for 10 years, so, well, 12, 11 years now. 12 years this year. Oh my gosh, wow. I've lived in England for 12 years this year, so my accent is kind of like a weird hybrid. But when I go home, when I go back to Wales, it's still very Welsh. It's still very Welsh. You'll get the that's it moment eventually. I hope I will, Lisa. Otherwise, I might just call it a day and say, we're done. We're done, chat, we're done. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Maybe this whole time I've been doing something wrong. Well, that's definitely wrong. Look, the bookcase is hanging out. I mean, if you throw some shrubbery between the walls and the house, it might help. Yeah, honestly, Lisa, I know that I could do this and I would be fine. Like, I'm just kind of protesting the fact that I had something and now I can't replicate it. That's what's bugging me the most. Like, literally, it's kind of like an internal fight with myself. I might just go with this. I might just go with this. Most of the time, I can suture. I can hear the English, but depending on what word you use, I can hear the Welsh. I mean, I can speak in a Welsh accent as well, Brains here. I'm not going to embarrass myself on stream by doing it, but I can speak in a Welsh accent, like a thick Welsh accent. But I'm not going to do it. Right. Maybe I just do that. I believe in you. You can't give up now. Thank you, Lisa. I'm watching on the bus going to work in Magic Kingdom. Wait, Equippy, you work in Magic Kingdom? I have so many cast members come onto stream. Lauren used to come onto stream as well. I haven't seen her in a couple of weeks, but Lauren was working, I think she said she was working Hollywood Studios, unless she previously did. Amazing. I can't believe you're a cast member. That's amazing. I'm not going to be in Disney in a couple of weeks, but I'm going to be in Disney in September, so it should be fun. Art, hey Art, welcome in. Oh yeah, I finally caught a live stream. It feels like I've missed quite a few with being sick. I'm sorry that you've been sick, and I'm sorry that you've had to catch up on work. And I'm also sorry that this is the live stream you've chosen to join. I'm having a bit of a struggle. Art. It's not going how I wanted it to go, and I'm kind of like spiraling a little bit. Yeah, I don't know why. It says suture, Brains here. I'm not sure where that came from, but we persevere. Wait, Equippy, have we discussed this before? The Dumbo is ringing a bell. Francis, you love what's going on with the path? Yeah, I'm kind of like trying a grid, but maybe it's the grid that's throwing me off. I don't know. Maybe it's the grid that's throwing me off. All right, I'm just gonna stick with this. I think I'm just gonna stick with this for now. I thought we had Equippy. I'm sorry. I have so many faces come through the live streams that sometimes it takes me a second to remember who comes through and what you do. Amazing. Yeah, I remember. We spoke about Dumbo before. So jealous. I've probably told you that I'm coming to Disney before as well. And you've probably said, maybe I'll see you there. I'm probably guessing that's how the conversation goes. When people ask for tips on Reddit, I always direct them to your channel. Thanks, Audrey. That's very kind. Yeah. I'm flattered. Thank you. Lisa, imagine my alien accent who doesn't have English as my first language. Oh, Lisa, where are you based again? Have you said where you're based? What is your first language, Lisa? I don't think I've ever been on I don't think I've ever been on The Little Mermaid. Right, I need to go. Let me get these Dreamlight fruit trees in place so I can at least see what these look like. Swedish, amazing, Lisa. I'm kind of jealous. I would love to go to Sweden. I would love to visit Sweden. All right. That's clipping a little bit too much for my liking, so I need to find a new home for that. There we go. Somewhere around there. Yeah, Mama. Okay, I'm loving the idea of the bookshelves as castle doors. Such a good idea. Yeah, it's a pretty neat idea, right? I was happy when I saw, because I've used the back of the bookshelves before for quite a few different builds, but when I saw that they were kind of like plain, I was like, wait, they would make great castle doors, and they do. They do make great castle doors. All right, those trees are in. Let me throw down a couple of others so we can at least start to make it feel like a forest. I'm going to go with... I need some furs, but obviously there's 3 types of fur, so I need to pick the one... Oh my god, hi Debbie. Thanks for joining the channel as a channel member. I appreciate it. Thank you for the support. Can we get some hearts in the chat for Debbie, please? Thanks, Debbie. Welcome to the channel, a cozy companion. It's very lovely to have you. And now, Debbie, you have access to all these fun, cute little emotes. So here you go. You can have some. You can have some of mine. I love the emotes. I found them when I was like, I need those on my channel. Thank you again for joining. I really do appreciate it. It's my goal one day would be to kind of like do content creation full time. So any support, even just watching my streams, is more than enough to actually start getting me there. So I do really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Lisa, Swedish/Norwegian, I guess you could say English is my 3rd language, but my Norwegian is bad. I mean, I will never knock somebody who knows more than 1 language, Lisa. You have my admiration, trust me. I do not have a Jafar emote, Brainseer, but maybe if I do, maybe if you join the channel one day, maybe I'll be able to find one for you, or maybe I'll even draw it myself, Brainseer. All right, let me get some of these furs in. I'm going to place one there. Your channel is worth it. Thanks, Debbie. I appreciate it. Let me get some of those furs in. And then maybe I could get an oak tree in. I can start deleting some of this path out the back, I think. English is pretty hard, Lisa, but 3 languages is admirable. I totally agree. No, but actually I would, but YouTube doesn't let me on mobile. I was kidding, Braids here. Don't worry. But maybe that will inspire me to find a Jafar emote. Excuse me. All right, let me get these oaks in. We'll do 1 and then maybe 2. I know that trees probably should not be symmetrical, but this is Oscar's Cozy Corner, so they've got to be. I'm sorry. And then maybe 1. And then 2. Speaking of members, though, don't you get 10 free per month? Wait, are you talking to me, Brainseer? Because if you are, that is news to me. I've never seen any option to gift memberships. I would love to be able to do that, but I don't see that. I mean, if you can find me some sort of news article or something, Brainseer, I'll definitely look into it. And then maybe I can throw another oak tree in the middle. I don't know. Let me see how this looks. Okay, I don't like the oak tree in the middle. It's a bit tricky to do, but it's a thing, yeah. Okay, I'll look into that, Brainseer, because I literally had no idea. I've never heard of that, but I'm down. I'm down to check that out. Maybe I can put a smaller one in. Or like just there. Let's see how that looks. I don't like it. I don't like it. Let me go there and there. Bring those two down here instead. Let's see how that looks. I like the blue tones. I like that those birches do actually kind of match with the Dreamlight fruit trees. But I can't help but feel like I need a couple more firs to actually make it feel like foresty. Oh, I can fit one in there. Does that mean I can fit one in here? Of course it doesn't. I need to delete some of those paths. I'm not loving how this is turning out, and it's very upsetting. Right, let me see if I can sneak the other one in. Just need to move this guy back. And then what did I do with it? Here it is. Right, this fruit tree is in the wrong place as well. So let me move that. And I can grab this one, and then I can place that right in its rightful place. I hit the opening day of the Epcot Art Festival Friday, and Greg McCulloch has a painting, Dreamlight Fishing, with Goofy's house from DDV in it. No way! Really, Anna? That's so cool. Is Greg there often? I saw a painter. I don't know if it's like a notorious painter or something. I definitely saw somebody at Epcot with paintings, I think. Lisa, another member today on the channel. That's so kind of you. Thank you, Lisa. Can we get some hearts for Lisa as well in the chat, please, my friends? Lisa, you can have all my wide-ranging emotes as well. Welcome to the channel. My fingers slipped. That's very kind of you, Lisa. I appreciate the support. It is lovely to have you along as a channel member. I very much appreciate it. And welcome. Welcome, welcome. Anna Greg is there all the time. He does nice stuff and always has hidden Mickeys in it. I might have to check him out then. I feel like I've seen him before. Right, I definitely want some candles in those windows. That's the whole reason why I was like stressing about the windows, because I want these candelabras in there. And then I can turn those on. And I got to hear Patty Murin and John Riddle sing. I don't know who those are, but they sound great, Anna. And I'm glad that you enjoyed it. Doesn't the art... No, it's not the arts festival that goes on for so long. It's the food and drink festival, right? Or the food and wine festival. I feel like the food and wine festival goes on for months and months and months. Right, let me see if I can sneak another one of these in. Might need to get rid of this path. Like I said, I am going to eventually get rid of this entire grid, but for now, just need it in. Francis, yes, you can place stuff on the windows. It's only the ones with the single pane, so you can't place stuff on the ones with the 3, but you can place stuff on the ones with the single pane. And if you don't know already, you can place stuff on top of the turrets. Lisa, you gave yourself an early birthday present. I love that. Treat yourself. Treat yourself. And I'm happy to be on the receiving end of that, Lisa. Thank you. It's very kind of you. You could have picked anyone, and you picked me. Should I go back to messing with these walls? Or should I just leave them? I feel like I should leave them. They should make a Dreamlight Valley 2. I've thought about that, Brainseer. I do wonder... Okay, well, you had me until it was just Jafar. I've actually thought about what they're going to do one day with Dreamlight Valley. Because I wonder if it's going to... I don't know. I kind of like think about the state of the game sometimes and where it will end, when it will end. Like, I don't know how many years we'd have of it. Oh my god, Luke. I don't know if you're on stream. Welcome in, Luke. New subscriber. Hi. If you're not on stream, then maybe you'll watch this back and then see it. But yeah, I kind of like, I always wonder how long Dreamlight Valley will last and all those sort of things. And I hope that it's around for like years and years, but we'll just have to see. We'll just have to see. Wait, I actually don't hate that, chat. I actually didn't hate how that looked. They have thousands of characters, and the way they're going, I'm going to be dead before they had most. Well, excuse me. I do think about that as well sometimes. Like, so when I think about the state of the game, like, I think sometimes once they've added all the main characters, are they still going to be able to draw people in? Do you know what I mean? Like, once they've added all the princesses and stuff like that, because the game at some point is extremely overwhelming for new players, so I'm kind of worried that maybe it won't be the most beginner friendly, and it'll end up being so big or so packed with characters that it actually turns new players off. Does that make sense? Because I feel like they kind of, I do feel like they kind of struggle to get new players as is. Like, even the DLC didn't attract that many new players, I would say. Don't get me wrong, I'm sure there's a trickle of new players. But I don't know, maybe I'm throwing too much speculation out. But like I said, it's a pretty overwhelming game as is, and it didn't seem like the DLC injected as much life into it as they thought that it was going to. Oh, I don't know. That sounds super negative, and I don't want to be negative about it, but I'm happy to say that I'm wrong if that's the case. Yeah, another one of those in there. Let's see how this looks. We need, like, the hidden third character in every update. I'd say, like, Stitch with the Toy Story realm. I wonder if they're never going to give us a hidden character again, Brainseer. I don't know. I'm just suspect of whether they will actually do that again. I'd love them to. I'm not sure. What do you think? Do you think they would hide someone? I feel like they've got loads of characters to choose from, especially for something like Toy Story. If they wanted to do a hidden character from Toy Story, I mean, they could do Rex, Jessie. I mean, there's so many choices, especially from Toy Story. But they could even do stuff from Monsters Inc. Like they could do Randall. You know, there's loads of choices. They can always add a way where you can toggle off characters if you want somehow. Debbie, do you mean from the map? Because you can do that anyway, but it would be nice. I saw a discussion, I think it was on Facebook, on one of the community groups, talking about how they didn't unlock the Toy Story realm because they don't like Toy Story. But the problem is, you kind of have to have them for some of the storyline and stuff like that. So I do think it's difficult sometimes. It's like some of the characters are like not optional, if that makes sense. The Disney Magic Kingdoms has like over 100 characters. Yeah, so I feel like there's plenty more to come. Having said that, Audrey, excuse me, they have, oh, Sally, babe, the posture. We need to fix the posture. We need shoulders back. um, what was I saying? There's actually like a ton in Dreamlight Valley, right? There's like 30, 40. Am I wrong? I feel like there's like 30 or 40 characters. Is Aurora confirmed? Yeah, 100%. 100%. I'm saying 100%. I feel like she was a bonus character having the quest talking about her in the new DLC. Yeah, so she's going to come the same time as Maleficent. So I suspect that the overarching story there is like, we're going to free Maleficent. We're going to free Aurora from Maleficent. They could bring in all the animals that way because an entire realm for Oliver and company or Aristocats may not be needed, but as hidden characters it could work. I agree. I would also love to see like Pluto and stuff like that come in. There are a few characters I cannot stand, like Cursuela? Cruella? Is that Cruella, Lisa? And Mother Gothel. This is so controversial, but I actually don't mind Mother Gothel. I know that's really bad. Like, I kind of see her, like, I know she's triggering for some people, but I kind of just see her as campy. I feel like she's really campy. Like, if you look at her as, like, a camp kind of icon, then you can get on board with it a little bit, I think. All right, let me continue, chat, because we need to get somewhere. You like Mother Gaslight Gatekeep Girl Boss. I do. I can't help it. I just have to, just go with the flow, you know, just don't take it too seriously. I know that's controversial. Don't get me wrong. I know that's controversial. I like these rugs. I just wish they were 4 times the size. I feel like they should be 4 times the size. Audrey, I'm also excited for Maleficent's items. Maybe I'll unlock Maleficent at some point. Ursula is Cursuela. Okay, got it. I understand, Lisa. Oh, see, I can't get on board with that one. I love Ursula. Ursula is my favorite Disney character. She's my favorite Disney villain. I like her more than the princesses, and I know that's terrible, but I can't help it. I'm a villains kind of guy. I just love the villains, and Ursula is at the top of that list for me. Poor Unfortunate Souls is also my favorite Disney song. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. Excuse me. She's a Mariah Carey type of diva. I see that for her, Audrey. I see that for her. All right, let me get down some more brave items. Where are we? Let me just throw a couple of things down while I'm in here. I like the villains. I get to be sarcastic. I have the most fun with Hades. I actually thought they did a great job with Hades. I really, really enjoyed his whole like demeanor and everything. He was really fun. Do I want the family treasure in it? Maybe, I don't know. I actually don't have her in human form yet, Francis. See, I wanted to use this, chat. I wanted to use this in some capacity because I actually really love it as a furniture item, but I just couldn't get it to fit with like what I was going for, so I'm gonna have to give it a miss this time. I love Hook and Hades. Can't wait for Hook to join us. Yeah, I don't think Hook will be a million miles away. Although I did see a... Sorry, chat. My cough is coming back tonight. I did see a theory that we're only going to be getting villains now in DLCs, and I can kind of subscribe to that a little bit. I feel like that might be relatively accurate. I'm not sure. What do you think? We don't seem to be getting villains in any other way. We had like the couple of base game villains at the very start, Ursula, Scar, Gothel, but then everything else, they've kind of only come through the DLC now, so I can kind of see them only coming through the DLC. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm happy to be wrong. Maybe when they run out of kind of like quote-unquote regular villagers, they'll bring some villains back to the base game, but for the time being, I don't see that happening. How can you like Mother Gaslight Gatekeep Girl Boss though? You just like I said, Breadsy, you just have to be like, you have to look at her as like kind of like a camp icon. Just don't take her seriously. Just kind of enjoy when she reads you, you know, that sort of thing. I just kind of see her as Do I like the octagon one? I'm not sure. Just kind of see her as like, I just see her as a drag queen. I think that's why. I just see her as a drag queen that's like reading me. So maybe that's why I can put up with her. I don't know whether to go, chat, with the barrel or the little octagon table. Can you just... Right, we'll do barrel as A, octagon as B. Which one do you prefer, A or B? A or B? Facilier, yeah, I actually really like Dr. Facilier. I think they will probably bring him and Naveen in at some point when they revisit. I wonder if we'll get them in like an update that's not a realm update. The villain I absolutely need in the valley is Yzma. Yes. Icon. Full of Leverkronk. It would make sense. There's no reason for a hero like our character to go out there all the way for an update to help a villain. Hmm. Speaking of Disney villains, do you think Gameloft will add Oogie Boogie at the end of 25, much like how they did for Jack Skellington and Sally? I could see that happening. I see it. I wonder if they recorded lines for him before... was it James Earl Jones? Was that who voiced Oogie Boogie? Passed? Because I know he recently passed, but he was also in Speedstorm, right? And I think he did lines for Speedstorm, so there's a chance that they got him to do lines for Oogie Boogie for Dreamlight Valley as well. Luke, I see you. I see you. I don't know if you were on stream when you subscribed. I gave you a shout out, but hi, Luke. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining stream. All right, thanks, chat. We're going to go with A, considering not a single person voted for B, so I'll just delete that then. I'll delete that and throw it in the bin because nobody likes it. So I'm going to go with those, and then I'm going to put like the little atrium candles on top. Let me do atrium. I do need to craft some more, so I will have to do that. But I'm just going to put those little candles on there because they look super cute. And then I'm going to put a Dunbrock banner like right next to the entrance, I think. Hi, Steph. Welcome in. Hi, Oscar. Welcome. Oscar. Jay. You said, hey, Oscar, and I read Oscar. That just came out of nowhere. Hi, Jay. Welcome in. You finished a 12-hour shift. Oh, Jay, I feel for you. I hope your shift went okay and it wasn't too taxing. And welcome, Steph. Nice to see you again. I hope you're doing okay. Am I right? Was it James Earl Jones who did Oogie Boogie? Or if I completely made something up? I feel like he did, right? If you wave back at me. Okay, let me place those down because I kind of like those. Although they're getting a little bit close to the entrance. Just wondering on the best place for these. Let me just get them in. It was Ken Page. Apologies. Thank you for correcting me, Audrey. Can you also let me know, Audrey, did Ken pass last year? I feel like he did. Right? James Earl did Darth Vader and Mufasa. Yeah, I'm getting my villains confused. It's been good, thanks. How's your day been? My day's been okay. My DreamSnap has been like a little bit stressful, Jay, not gonna lie. You want to be glad that you missed the start of stream. I have to give props to everybody here who's been here since the start, because it's been a struggle. But we're getting there. Excuse me. Maybe we go by there instead. Just kind of on the edges, you see? Yes, in September. I thought that was the case. The grass at home is dead and prickly. This is so dead and prickly. Sally, babe. Not the time. Alright, I'm happy with that. Alright, it's fine, Jay. I'm being dramatic. Me being dramatic. Francis, you were convinced it was Tim Curry? Wait, Tim also died, right? Everyone's dying. So sad. Let me just finalize. I think, Yeah, this spot right here is going to be like where I take the picture, or maybe like a little bit forward. Maybe in the middle of the square? Because I kind of want the ruins to be creeping in either side. Maybe I need to be even like a little bit further forward. Tiff, the struggle is defo worth the wait because it is incredible so far. Oh, thanks, Tiff. That's very kind. I appreciate it. On the plus side, I know how the rest is going to go. So now that the walls are done, we don't have to panic. David Lynch died also. Wait, Tim Curry's still alive? Who am I thinking? Wait, I thought Tim Curry died. Or does Tim Curry have... Does Tim Curry have something, Steph? Am I completely off kilter here? I mean, I thought Tim was dead, so at least he's not dead. Lisa, I didn't come in at the start, but I've had a great time. Completely obliterated my anxiety for tomorrow. Oh, thanks, Lisa. I'm glad. I stream every Sunday, by the way, Lisa, and usually Wednesdays as well, so you are always welcome to join me on stream. If you can stomach it. No, he's not dead yet. Okay. He's in a wheelchair, though, right? Am I making this up? Stacy, hi, Stacy. Hi, all. Does anyone know when Tiana's restaurant resets? Oh, I thought it reset on the hour, Stacy. Am I wrong? Is that not the case? Oh my god, I'm sorry, Francis. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. He had a major stroke. That's what it was. I thought so. So he didn't die from it. He just had a stroke. Oh my god, this is so depressing and sad. I am so sorry, chat. Jay, I managed to get Merida's dress. Yes, I did. So I speed ran her quests yesterday because I wanted the dress specifically for this DreamSnap. So yeah, here we are. I managed to get it. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm doing this. I'm standing there. Right? I'm standing here. So I need to get rid... I need to get rid of these because... I want to place, chat, I want to place these, like, tree rock things. These ones. Or these ones? Oh no, that's too big. Look at the size of that. Oh my god. It's okay, Oscar. You can imagine my shock when I thought a certain professor of mine died and I saw him on campus. Oh my god. I mean, that would be a shock, Audrey. Yeah, so I kind of want these creeping, like, to the left and the right of my character. But that's too much. So I'm going to take them, like, out. Like, probably 1 or 2 tiles each. Thanks, Lisa. Yeah, I mean, I actually love my viewers on stream. Everyone is so kind and so nice. And since I changed it to subscribers only, you only have to be subscribed for 5 minutes to be able to chat. Since I changed it, we don't really get as much spam. Because I had one stream where I was like spammed by multiple accounts and it was, I was stressed because I was like managing it myself. I was like, what do I do? So yeah, we have a great bunch of people on stream. I know, I agree, Francis. He is a legend. And it's always sad when you see people getting old. Like, I think about that when I look at, like, Liza Minnelli, for example. I'm like, it's sad watching people you really love and you really like getting old and start to, like, lose their ability to do stuff. Of course, it's more sad when it happens to people in your life, but maybe I'll stop that again, Francis. I'll stop that chat. 33 degrees in Texas. Wow, Stacey, that's cold, right? That's cold. I don't know how to convert that to Celsius. If you can convert it to Celsius for me, that would help. I'm thinking that they add a foresty vibe, chat. What do we think? I like the little mushrooms. I like the bracken and the fern on, and then there's little like branches coming out as well. So I'm happy with those. I wonder if I might rotate this one slightly. It's 1 degree. Thanks, Brainseer. Oh my gosh, that is cold. For Texas, like I wouldn't associate those temperatures with Texas. All right, I'm going to keep these in the foreground. And then I think I'm kind of ready to delete the grid. I don't think I need it anymore because I think I've got most of the stuff that I wanted. Well, let me just have a super quick search of the brown filter because it's what brings up most of the wood stuff. I tried to tell people Fahrenheit is sort of out of 100. The closer to 100, the hotter it is, the further from 100, the colder it is. I get you, Audrey. I like, because I work in Celsius, I just never know the conversion. I don't know what you have to, like, divide it by or anything like that. And it's just never that warm to be able to say an impressive Fahrenheit from the UK. Anything over 100 or under 100 is insane. Okay. Excuse me. I'm just smart. I know everything. You drive me insane, Brainseer. You literally drive me insane. Let's have an anvil, because why not? Does whenever I see an anvil, I'm always reminded of... Is it Looney Tunes? Where the anvil always falls? It's not... No, wait. Itchy and Scratchy is from The Simpsons. What's the other one? Tom and Jerry. Isn't the anvil in Tom and Jerry, or is it in Looney Tunes? I think it's in Looney Tunes. We have it surprisingly warm in Sweden at the moment. How warm is it, Lisa? TLB Mama, that is cold. Are you expecting any snow? Or are you good? Are you safe from snow? I can't understand it either, Lisa or Debbie. Oh, Roadrunner. Roadrunner. Yes, of course. So was Roadrunner its own TV show? I'm sorry, my chest is playing up. I think it cuts out when I cough. People have told me that it does before, so I'm hoping that it continues to do that. Right, let me take a look through the brown again. Anything else we want before I go into, like, foliage? Jay, you summed it up. It's normally a bit hectic, but always a good laugh. I think. Do I want any other lights? Maybe we could go with those lights. I actually hate those. I think they look kind of cute. Maybe I'll just try one of those. I got to run and check. Give me a few. Snow is melted here. Crazy. It is Looney Tunes. I thought it was Looney Tunes as well. Florida has a high of 75 today, then tomorrow a high of 56. It's like 21, 22. So I was looking... Anna, what was the lowest you've had recently? Because I'm in Florida in a couple of weeks, and I know that you had like a cold band or something. Did it go really cold? Like, I was checking my weather, and Florida was like 4 degrees. Was that wrong? I was like, I don't want to go all the way to Florida for it to be 4 degrees. We got about an inch already today, possibly up to 5 over the next 36 hours. 5 inches of snow. That is wild to me. I'm trying to finish this one quest where you have to go and Tiana's Palace and do 15 customers, but I'm stuck on 9 right now. Unfortunately, Stacey, it's kind of just a waiting game. Sucks, I know. Probably not the answer you wanted, but hopefully it'll be over soon and you'll be able to reset them all. Right, let's try those lights. Won't be running anywhere with your twisted ankle. Oh, Lisa, I hope that your ankle feels better soon. I hate twisting an ankle like that. It's super, super painful. I'm happy with the forest at the background. I think that looks good. I'm not sure I love those lights. Maybe if I could fit them down the back, I would like them a little bit more. Let me see. It's 35, 2 degrees in Washington State. We probably aren't getting any snow this year. Not on this side of the Cascade Mountains anyway. Eastern side always gets snow. I mean, I don't mind snow if it's like proper snow. Do you know what I mean? Like, I want a dousing of snow. Brainseer, they are symmetrical. What are you saying is not symmetrical, please? We went down to high 30s, low 40s. Oh, that is cold, Anna. I bet that feels freezing as a Floridian, right? Does it get that cold often? Minus 0.5, Lisa. That's cold as well. It's been like 5 degrees here today, but even that has felt really cold. Sally seems to be really struggling over there in the corner. I don't know what she's doing, but... What are you talking about? The banners are symmetrical. What is not symmetrical about them? They're in exactly the same place, no? You're gaslighting me, Brainseer Gothel. They're at exactly the same place. And I will not be duped. I will not be duped into thinking that they're not. Let me go back to brown. Let me just see. Trying a way to summon Jafar. Excuse me. I think I might be... good on, like, furniture. I don't think I need anything else. I'm not actually sure that I want anything else. I can just make a little... I can just make... Oh, a little fire pit. That could be cute. Like, on each side of the... Like, maybe there. Oh, do I craft those or do I buy those? Where the heck is that from? I've never even seen that. It's not common. The news had to remind us to put a coat on because we don't have the experience. Oh my gosh. Then South Florida gets falling... Wait, what's falling iguana? What the heck is that? Lisa, I didn't realize my foot had fallen asleep because I couldn't feel it, and I had to get up and my foot went error 4 and the ball was kind enough to catch me. I hate when that happens. Do you ever like wake up when you've been asleep and something has gone dead, and like it happens to me if like my arm goes dead and then I just can't feel my arm and I'm like I think it's because you have the arch doorways not mirrored, so the banners look like they line up differently. Wait, did they not look correct? You have the arch doorways not mirrored. I thought the arch doorways are mirrored. Do you mean the moss is the wrong way round? Oh, the moss is the wrong way round. Is that better? We get snow in the mountains. We have great skiing there. I've never been skiing, Debbie. I would love to go skiing. Lacey, you had minus 12? Ugh. No, thank you. No, thank you. I'll never forget the first time I saw an iguana swim. I was in the pool and all of a sudden an iguana jumped from the tree into the pool, swam to the other side to the next tree. Alright, I've got to go tell people to do the Star Pass section of the stream. Don't judge far without me. I won't, Brainseer. Don't worry. I will put it in the title of a stream if I ever get around to doing it, okay? Going to lurk. I feel a bit tired from work. You go, Jay. You enjoy the rest of your evening. You don't have to stick around. It's totally fine. Get some rest, my friend. Steph, it's missing candles. Yes, I do need to craft another set of candles. People brought iguanas to Florida. Now they're native species. They can stand the cold, so when it's into the 40s or so, they evolved where they freeze up and fall from trees. Oh my gosh, I've never heard of that, Anna. That sounds terrifying. That literally sounds terrifying. I do see this guy on like Instagram who goes around. You've probably seen him if you're in Florida. He like catches snakes. He's like insane. He's barefoot in the Everglades or wherever it is with crocodiles. Like, that man is too much for me. That man is too much for me. All right, I kind of like this. I'm happy with how it's looking. Believe it or not. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the grid. Does anyone in chat... Actually, wait. Let me drop something. Let me drop something so I know where to stand. This is going to be exactly where I stand. Actually, I can just leave that tile there for now. Sorry, chat. What I was going to ask was, does anybody know these are craftable or if these are purchasable from Scrooge? These little campfires? Audrey, yes, the guy who says yoink. And he always like picks something up and he just goes yoink. I'm like, dude, you're barefoot with crocodiles. It's insane. Are they crafted? I don't really know. They are craftable. Let me go to my crafting table and take a look. What else do I need? I needed atrium candles, but I'm not sure I have enough for those. Oh, they will bite? Anna, Florida doesn't sound much fun. Oh, I can craft some of these. Excellent. When it's around minus 0.5, minus 3, the air is humid and it's impossible to dress appropriately. Oh, I get that, Lisa. That sucks. That sucks. Steph, they're craftable? I didn't know they're craftable. I don't think I've ever seen them. Unless I just make 2 cooking campfires. Let me just make 2 of those, because I actually think I might prefer the fire. Audrey, I had a friend bitten in the face by an iguana. It was brutal. He whipped me with his tail. I cured it before I felt it. It was so fast. Oh my... Gang, what is going on? What is going on? Okay. Remind me never to get involved with any sort of iguana, okay? They sound extremely unpleasant. Excuse me. I know what I think I want to add, and I know what I had in my test build earlier. And I will not forget it now. Let's see what pillars we've got. I shouldn't have got rid of my grid already, but... I was thinking maybe dropping like one of these in. Just to make it look... Just to make it look a little bit more interesting. Something like that. I couldn't see these, so I'm interested to know where those have come from, but I don't need it right now. Maybe I put the anvil like... Let me just see how this looks. I do kind of like the pillars. Obviously they block the window, they block the banner, and they block my little anvils, so I think I'm probably going to move them. Maybe like up there. Kind of like that. Let me see how that looks. There was a news story about a dude who put a bunch of frozen iguanas in his car and caused an accident when they all came to him and were not happy. That is wild. That is wild. I also get warm really easily, Lisa. It's a curse, unfortunately. Like, if we're out and about and I'm in a giant coat and we go in, like, let's say a coffee shop to grab a coffee, it's like the worst time of my life because I'm like sweating, my glasses are steaming up. It's a nightmare. All right, I'm going to get the path down, so I've at least got that. I'm going to use the rocky terrain rug. I'm just going to use a bunch of these coming out of Merida's house. And then I'll place another one there. So at least I've got the path down. I think that looks cute. Might need to tweak those pillars just a smidgen. Let me see how that looks. I love when you make the same thinking pose as your character when you're thinking what you need to craft. Wait, do I, Anna? I had no idea. Do I actually? That's so dumb. Maybe they're not craftable, you must get it in a quest. That's what I was worried about, Steph. Let me take a look. I think it might be a quest item, which means I'm not going to be able to get more of them, which sucks, but that's okay. I like the pillars. I'm on board with the pillars. I feel like they add some, like, balance. Also love the rocky terrain rug. I think I'm, like, 90% there. I just need to fill in. I just need to fill in some stuff with foliage, and I think we'll be good to go. I'll decide if I need these or not. What do you think, chat? Do you think I have the? Do you think I add them? Or do you think I just get rid of them? Oh my god. Or do I put them somewhere else? What about the cobblestone path? Yeah, I'm thinking of maybe using that, Steph. I was thinking of just like dotting it around a little bit. Maybe like bits and bobs. Something like that. Just kind of like, yeah, just dotting it about a little bit. It's from Rapunzel's friendship quest. Ah, thanks, Fabgal. I wasn't sure. That is good to know. It's pouring. Every glasses are impossible to see through, and the list goes on. Yeah, I'm with you, Lisa. I'm with you. It's also caused by some of my medication as well. Hyperhidrosis is no fun. It's no fun. I'm right there with you. Excuse me. All right, I'm happy with that. You need taller grass or something along with flowers foliage. Don't worry, dear mama. I got you covered. I got you covered. You know that foliage is my specialty. We're about to do foliage. You don't have to worry about that. Right, let me get to it. I want to start with the butterfly flowers. Because I feel like they're already on Merida's house. Therefore, I want them like everywhere. So they match. So let me get a couple of these in. One there. One there. Just so it's at least in the frame. Oh man, same. Even in the winter I sleep with the window open and the fan on. Just like it's cursed, man. It's cursed. Always having to be so sweaty. I can't help it. It's just the way it goes sometimes, sadly. Right there. Drop one in there. I always get so many ideas watching you add foliage to your builds. You're fantastic with you all. Oh, thanks, dear mom. I appreciate it. I always say like foliage is the one thing that like brings everything together. It ties everything in, especially if you can pull it off well with the correct foliage. Because I think it's like all about matching the foliage as well. Thanks, Dutch girl. I appreciate it. I think I have a bunch from this biome, but do keep an eye. I will let you know. But right now, as of this moment in time, I think I should be okay. I think I should be okay. He says. And then he won't be okay. Right, this one is kind of interfering with the one from the house. So I'm going to move that behind there, and the same for that one. So the reason I moved those, chat, if you're wondering, that one was like in line with that one, and that one was in line with that one, and it was like clumping them up, so I wanted to space them out. That's what I've done with those. Now, I'm also going to drop in... So I actually do like the bracken, just because it's so dark in color, but it does take up quite a lot of space. So what I'm going to do first, I'm actually going to bring in some sunlit plateau ferns. Now I know... Well, I was umming and ahhing between the sunlit plateau and the Forgotten Lands ones. The only thing that bugs me is that the Forgotten Lands ferns are a different color in the game to the menu. If they were this color and they were actually purple and not pink purple, I would use those because of all the butterfly bushes, but they don't really match. They're not a similar tone. So I'm thinking of using just a couple of these because we've got like some wood elements in. I wanted to use the color from these ferns, like these orangey ferns instead. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Let me see if I can pull it off. Don't know if I will, but we're going to try. And then I was also thinking, because the Forest of Valor one, it's okay, but it kind of gets lost. Like I wish it was as dark as this. I'm going to use so many of your ideas as I get into the game. No, Lisa, you're all good. Feel free. That's why I always do my decor videos. That's why I always do them follow along as well. Like that's what they're for. They're for people to use and take inspiration as much as you like. So you go ahead, use whatever you like. And then I was kind of thinking maybe I could bring in some of the purple bushes, but I think I might drop in some grasses. The beach grass is too big. But then again, the meadow grass is not much. It has a little bit of, yeah. It breaks up. I mean, it does break up the Forest of Valor grass because, like I said, that doesn't have any texture at the moment, and neither does this grass. So maybe they go together pretty well. Let me drop one in there. I don't think you can see that. I'm going to drop those in. Now I'm actually going to bring in some... I think I might bring in some stones. Let me just see how this looks. Right, I am kind of happy with that. Does it feel foresty enough? Does it feel foresty enough? I was finally able to get the large animal kingdom and super excited to do the build like you. Oh, amazing, Audrey. I'm so glad. I'm glad that it cycled back around. I wish we still had that purple tall grass too. There's a lot of stuff from Storybook Vale that I wish we had, Francis, to be honest. Because there are a bunch of things from there that I think could kind of like suit really well. I know that we did get a lot of them, but I want more. Thanks, Lisa. I agree. I'm going to drop in some of these mushies because I love how the mushrooms look. Although those two are behind the chairs, so that was a terrible job. I'm going to put them actually in the doorway, I think. And then maybe we'll have one sort of like sneaking behind the chair, round about there. Actually, no, I don't want them in the doorway. That's too obvious. Let me put them down the back. Down the back, out the way. Kind of like... I don't know if I like that. Let me check. Let me check. No, I don't want them down the back. I like them behind the chair, so they're just creeping out, but I'm going to move these ones. Probably like... maybe around by there. Let's see if that's actually in the frame. I don't know if it's going to be because those pillars are there as well, so it might just take a little sec for me to find the placement for them. They work on the left, but not on the right. So I wonder if I can move it any closer to the butterfly bush or not. Can't right now. That's fine, I can bring that forward one, and I'll just bring that across. Well, let me move this amble down. That's a pain. I can't get that in. All right. Scrap that. You could have castle ruins at the front sides. Yeah, I could actually, Steph, couldn't I? What little tiny ones have they got? Something like this, just kind of creeping in. Maybe something like that. Let me see how this looks. Mushies is such a cute word. It stuck with me when I read it in one of your replies to a comment about the Storybook Vale storage room. I love that word, Lisa. Mushies is like, I don't know, there's something about it. Excuse me. I love referring to mushrooms as mushies. Let me see how that looks. Does that take up too much space, or does that feel... I don't know, that feels kind of cute. I like the way it just kind of like creeps in. And it doesn't get rid of anything. You know? Let me drop down some Forest of Valor rocks. So I'm just gonna like basically dot these along the path just to break the path up a little bit. Because it can look a little too structured, even though it's like meant to be a rocky rug. I'm just going to go ahead and use a couple of those just so it adds a bit of depth to it. And then I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to drop a bunch down in the build as well. One sort of like maybe there, maybe there. Because the grass, I always forget how long the grass is in the Forest of Valor because it is super, super long. Then maybe I could just sneak in if I have the space. But I don't think I'm going to. I don't think I'm going to have the space to sneak in a couple more cobblestones. One. Can I fit one in there? Yes. And then, wonder if I could bring in any of those grasses back. Problem is, nothing can really like overlap. I wish that we did have more overlapping because I don't mind some of the clipping. Reminds me of a flooded swampy forest. Mushies and squishies don't go together. I'm kind of down for like a muddy swampy forest sometimes, Lisa. I'm not gonna lie. All right, let's see. What else have we got? Where are those grasses? Do I have any small versions? Meadow grass. You're just so gigantic. I don't think the meadow grass wants to play ball. But I wonder if I could use one of the Smally? Not me getting caught up. Small, I should just say, not smally. One of the small little ones, just as kind of like a dead bit of grass. You know what I mean? Just to mix it up a little bit. These are much more smally. Thanks, Audrey, Kimberly, and Lisa. I appreciate it. What about the... Oh, DLV Mama. Yes. Not the rose bushes, but that's what I've forgotten. That's what I've forgotten. The mossy fence. I wanted this in somewhere because this matches Merida's house perfectly. Now, how do I find a place to put this? All right. Because I love these walls. I literally love these walls. I just don't know now where would like fit. Let me just take a quick look. The problem is I don't want to block the door either. Do you know what I mean? Let me see how that looks. Just see if the placement looks okay. Yeah, see, I don't know if I need them anymore. I used them in my test build, DLV Mama, but now I'm like, now I've done this build on stream, I'm like, I kind of don't think that they have anywhere to go. I kind of don't think that I need them, which sucks because I really love them. And now I've undone all of that work that I just did. Yeah, I think I'm actually gonna in front replace the castle wall. I think they're too high, don't you? Because the castle wall is kind of like... Castle wall is crumbling down. I actually really like the castle wall. Let me replace one side then, so we can see how it looks. Let me replace one side. Give me a sec. Let me just put some of this... What did I have? Oh, it was a fern, I think. All right, wait then. Where did it go? But I've got a feeling it's going to be too tall. Like, let's say I put it there, for example. See, it's much taller than the castle ruin. And then it kind of blocks the chair. I guess I could push it back slightly, but even then, I think it might be taking up too much space. Lisa, remove the stones by Merida's house and put one on each side. I like the castle ruins, chat. Sorry if you prefer the wall. You mean these ones, Lisa? The other thing I could do is, I know it's not like massively in the snap, but I could kind of like... I guess I could have them running along the back. If I move these furs back one. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, there. David Mama, I do like the purple ones, but I don't know if I can make these work. Give me a sec. Let me see if I can find... Let me see if I can find a placement for them. Because I think they're going to need to be... Yeah, they're going to need to be even further back than that. Let me just see. So they're going to have to be about there. And I don't even think you can see them. You can't. But actually, I don't mind that. I'm going to put the other one there. I know that you can't see them, chat, but it'll give me an extra tag at least, I'm sure. So I'm just going to move this across. I'm going to move this back. And I'm going to move this across. Like that. The ruins look better. I agree, Debbie. I agree. Ah, you can't even see that. I don't know why I wasted my time doing that. My only concern is... No, it does feel foresty. Does it feel foresty? I'm worried that it doesn't feel foresty enough. What if I put in, like, one of these? Do you think I could use these somewhere else? Does this help make it feel foresty? Maybe behind the pillars? You can't see them, but we know they're there. That's enough. I agree, Francis. Thank you for the support. Let me see how these look a sec. If you can even see them. Okay, you can't really see them. Excuse me. So I'm thinking maybe I'd just take it back one. Feels foresty. Thanks, Debbie. I think so, but maybe some more overhang. That's what I was kind of thinking, Lisa. Do I need something extra to be like, I'm in the forest? I do kind of like these, and they are kind of versatile, so let me see if I can find a way that I could, like, introduce these, maybe without it feeling too enclosed. I mean, kind of like that, maybe? Because they don't take up too much space. Oh, I know what I'm forgetting, Audrey. I was going to add the lanterns. Let me grab them, actually, so I can see how that looks. So I was going to put them right over the chairs. Oh, what did I just get rid of? The mushrooms. Okay. Something to note, the mushrooms are going to disappear if I do that. So we got to find another home for the mushies. Yeah, I like that, because it's like perfectly in the middle, like there and there, and then I can just find another home for the mushrooms. Overhang is what I have on a bar stool. What is getting in the way? Oh, you don't like the lanterns, do you? Okay, that's fine. Maybe we go there then. I grew up around lots of forests. It does. All right, good to know, Debbie. Some moss from Storybook. Oh yeah, I didn't think about actually putting moss down. I don't know why the mushrooms disappear. Debbie, it's a bit confusing, but we persevere. Right, let me just try rotating to that angle and seeing how that looks. There are clearings in just about every forest I've been in. I picture these ruins being at the edge of a clearing. All right, I can get on board with that, Debbie. I'm going to move it across like one. Maybe there? Not gonna lie, not a fan of the lanterns for some reason. I usually like them, so I'm not sure why. Interesting, DLV Mama. I kind of like them. Let me try the fireflies. Let me see what the fireflies look like. I kind of like the lanterns. I'm not going to lie. Right, let me put it right above the chair. I just feel like they add a little something to the height. What's going to be my framing? Probably something around here. Corgi. Hi, Corgi. If you use the bear chair, then Merida can sit on her mother's lap just saying. Do I have a spare bear chair? I'm not sure. Prefer fireflies to lanterns. See, I don't know if I do. I think maybe they're a bit too symmetrical, so I like natural floating lanterns. Not that lanterns float naturally. I don't know. I just like that they add like, so I've got a lot of stuff going on like at ground level. I like that they add some like height. Do you know what I mean? Luke, Mulan lanterns might fit the color scheme more. Depends how much of a focus you want them to be. Good shout, considering Mulan is in the background. Let me just see. Oh, lanterns. Lanta? Hardly even know her. Floating paper ones. Let me try these. I think the lanterns are too in your face. Oh, chat, I gotta be honest, I'm not on board with you at the moment. I'm not on board with you at the moment. I actually really like them. Luke, that's not a bad shout. They're kind of like slightly more with the color scheme. They're slightly more with the color scheme. Let me replicate it. Excuse me. It might be that the lanterns sort of block the height of the castle towers. I mean, maybe they do. Maybe they do. Francis, that is like a running joke in my house. We say it for everything that ends in ER. All right, wait. Let me just re-put the lanterns there. Let me just re-put the lanterns. Oh, why did I search lanterns again? What? Lanterns. What if you add a third set centered in front of the house? What if I only added one set in front of the house instead of two sets in front of the chairs? Or what if I bring them all the way back to, like, well, I was going to say as far back as I could get them. What if I take them as far back as I could get them? Then they're not blocking the height, maybe? I do have a dragon companion, Debbie, but I kind of prefer the raccoon for this one. I don't know. I mean, that's slightly off-centered. What about that? I actually kind of like them. Maybe a little closer together so there isn't a gap. I don't know what to do with these. I think I only have the blue one and the red one. I wonder if I just go in front of Merida's, like fully in front of Merida's. Oh my god, Ariel, please. Diva. Unless I just go with no... You like it better on the sides? They're too short compared to the height of the castle walls. There's a lot of feelings about these lanterns, chat. Oh my gosh, my controversial lanterns. Yeah, I got my little raccoon look. I'm ready to pose. I actually don't think I don't think we're far off. I think we're really, really, really close. We're really close. put them back? What if you tried lanterns on the edge of your frame so they don't block the towers? Hey, Sarah, welcome in. How you doing, Sarah? Oh my god, I've just searched lanterns again. What is going on? Lanterns. We had to find something for controversy now that Braidseer left us. Don't let Braidseer see that deal with Mama. He'll come for you next. What if I have them right at the top, like right above me? Is that what somebody said? Tiff, what did you say? What if you tried the lanterns on the edge of your frame so they don't block the towers? I feel like that's a bit too close, maybe? Or do you mean on the edges? What if I put them behind... Wait, could I fit them, like, over Merida's house? No, I can't. Of course I can't. Why would I say that? But what about Jafar jokes? That's Brace's shtick, Lisa. He's gonna come for you. Right, let me try one there. Maybe one there. Let me see how this looks. See, I feel like those are too spread out now. Don't you? I can just search for the first 3 letters. Tiffy Mama, you're a lifesaver. Thank you. Oh, I know what I want to put in. Bear with me. I would like some of these in somewhere. Because I think these are cute. Aren't they adorable? Love these little lights. Right, let me move that across 1. Then I can move it back. You're in Merida's forest, not Rapunzel. I agree with Steph. They don't fit the theme. Oh my god, drag me. Drag me. Fine. Fine. I'll get me then. Sarah, is this for the DreamSnap? Yes, it is, Sarah. And I've been on stream for 2.5 hours and my voice is starting to go. Let me get the fireflies again. What else have I got for fire? Okay, wait. If you left them spread out like that and added 1 in the middle, but in the foreground so they poke out from the top of the frame. Francis. Give me a second. Do I add a campfire? Do we need a campfire? I don't think we need a campfire. I also can't fit a campfire in, so work. If it makes you feel any better, I tried doing a Zelda theme and it totally bombed. Oh no, I'm sorry, Sarah. Thinking those little fire spirits she follows in the movie getting lost. So I have a confession that I've never watched Brave. So probably a dumb idea for me to do my DreamSnap theme based on Merida and Brave, but we persevere. What about these lanterns? Cocoa Beans, hi Cocoa Beans. You are, yeah, you have caught a stream. Not far off the end of stream, but you are here. That is the main thing. How are you doing? Oh my god, there are so many movies you need to watch. I know I'm terrible, aren't I? Really shocking. I kind of like the lanterns too, Jay. It's been over 10 years for me. I would just Google image it. I don't like those. Why did I change those? I don't like those. Give me my lights back. Where are they? My ancient wooden lampposts. Throw a few sticks down. I'll do that, Kimberly. You have to watch it. Angus is adorable. Brave is so good. Don't get me wrong. I know I know that it's good, but I've never watched it. I need to add it to my list. I will. I promise you. I promise you, chat. I will add it to my list. I feel like my list is as long as my arm now. Coco, thanks, Coco. It's getting there. It's getting there. You were gonna go for a Haunted Grimm Brothers theme. Love that idea. Love that idea. I've seen a few people do like dead spooky forests as well. Dainty Divinity, hi. Just came in and want to say that I love the idea of using frozen bookshelves as doors. That's genius. Thank you. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was a happy accident, but it looks good. And like I said, they were an accident, but they look very effective. I'm happy with that. Claude Botanist, hi Claude Botanist, welcome in. Corgi, help me. It's your snap. Put the lanterns in. I'll keep quiet about. No, don't do. No, 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 no. It's okay. I don't mind. I just feel like they add something like up here. You know? I just feel like they add something to the top. Don't get me started on which movies need to watch. I feel like I'm well behind on movies, and there's some that I have watched that I've not watched for years. You know? All right, let me just try these again. Then what if I had one like here? Yeah, I kind of feel like the ones at the front maybe are doing too much. Like I don't want to overdo the lanterns. I know I really dislike Brave. It barely has a plot and no real antagonist. I just felt like there were no real consequences driving the action. Interesting, interesting. Davey Mama, you like the foreground. That's funny. Because I was like, I'm not sure about the foreground. I don't know what I want. I don't even know what I want. What if you put the fire pit inside the castle? Kimberly, I'm off. Need to get sorted for work tomorrow up at 6 a.m. Bye, Kimberly. Have a wonderful rest of your night. I should probably finish soon. I'm usually up at 5 on a Monday, so it's 9 p.m. here. Look, I kind of like the lanterns, chat. What I do need to do, I need to move these ones like across slightly because they're blocking my chairs. I'm not sure you'd see it, Corgi, would you? Because I've got the quote unquote doors there. Do you think that would work? Let me see. I don't actually think I've got the space because the fire pit is quite big. So I don't actually think I'd be able to fit it in. Is it the bonfire pit, Corgi? Or is there something else that I'm missing? Yeah, I don't think I can fit it in. Hey, Ren, come on in. How you doing? No, just Oscar with the lanterns. Oh, hi. I love Brave, especially for its Scottish theme. It is getting late for me, Debbie. It is. It is 9 p.m., yeah. Very late. Have I got everything in this snap, otherwise? I like the lights. Bear chair would be cute. A few people have said that, Sarah. But this is also Brave, right? These are from Merida. They were quest rewards, so I was wondering... I thought maybe having those would be cute, but... Oh. Why can't I place it down? It doesn't like the lanterns, probably. It's gonna be the lanterns, isn't it? Do you think I should go with the... Alright, wait, chat. Wait. Let me get rid of those. Oh. Mulan's just getting straight on down. Mulan's getting straight on down in that seat. What do we think? Do we prefer the bear or do we prefer the chair? Put the bear behind some trees so it looks like an actual bear. That's kind of cute, Anna. I kind of like this one. I prefer the tones of this one, and I like the engraving. Because I kind of want it to feel like a chair, you know? Audrey, you're a big fan of the bear. Oh my god, I feel like I'm going against everything chat says tonight. You say up, I say down. You say black, I say white. Wait, I'm just gonna do my chair. I'm gonna rotate it once more, actually. Chat, I actually think I'm nearly there. I'm just gonna drop a few more pieces of foliage. Are there any resources that I have on me right now that I could drop? I've got a couple of sticks, but I don't like dropping sticks because it looks like I haven't cleaned up, you know? Ren, it looks good. DreamSnap looks good as always. I appreciate it. You think I shouldn't use the lanterns? Ugh. I feel like I'm being judged on my lantern usage. You watch, I'll post this like tomorrow once I've fully completed it and I'll have the lanterns, you bet. Let me grab my house a sec. I've got moss somewhere. I'm gonna have to go and find it. I like both. The Brave Chair has the 3 bears as engraving, so they match, but do what you think is right. I mean, Dainty, I feel like nothing I'm doing tonight is right. I feel like I've questioned everything all night. Let me just run in here. I need to redo my storage elsewhere. Oh, I could put some pine cones down. Oh, and I could put these petrified woods. Okay, oh, this is going to pain me. I'm going to have to... Wait. Let me just eat some of this stuff. So that I can get rid of it. Okay, I need those apparently for a quest. The lanterns are starting to grow on me, not sure why. I like the lanterns. I think they had a nice contrast with the purple and pinks in the foliage. Thanks, Zoe. Not me being... Not Lantern Gate. What else have I got? Did I move the acorns? I did. Okay. Acorns, done. What else have I got in this storage? Bubbles? I don't think I want bubbles. They don't fit. Definitely have moss somewhere. Where is my moss? This one? No. Maybe I've collected... Oh, I fear, chat, that I've collected all of my moss somewhere and I've dropped it and I don't know where it is. Not in here. Did I miss it? I don't think I missed it. Oh, there it is. Okay, great. I'm kind of loving the spiral. Stop it, Jay. Stop it, Jay. All right, work. Sarah, why that room? Yeah, I love this room. It was a lot of fun to make. I do have a video on it if you want to know the whole process. It's on my channel somewhere. Thanks, Lisa. I appreciate it. It's been a very long stream tonight. I don't usually stream for 3 hours. I would like to preface that. I'm usually slightly more organized. So if you do happen to join me on stream again, don't be surprised if it's not this long. Right, let me split that and then drop some. And then what was the last thing? Some pine cones. Let me split that and drop that. Yeah, I like these because they're like single. They're all single tile, so I can just sneak them in. I'm just going to drop them in like totally random places. And then we're going to be done, chat, okay? Alright, there. And then if I get some of the pine cones, we say drop these in. Maybe one there. Doesn't even really matter where they go. I just want to kind of like fill the space. How are your tags? Sarah, I haven't done my junkyard yet, so I need to do a junkyard. Which I will do off stream because that's always super, super boring. Do you think the moss goes, chat? Oh my gosh, got stuck on my own house. The moss kind of matches, right? Doesn't feel too much. And the big question is your avatar coming up, pawn coming out back into the camera. No, I'm gonna go. I like to face the camera. Corgi. I struggle with doing like back to camera ones. I just feel like you get a better look at like the avatar. And that's why I like, don't get me wrong, I've seen incredible ones where the back is to the camera, but for me, I think I always like facing the camera, personally. Both yes and no. I like the moss. I kind of like the moss. You can't even see the moss. I just put all of that stuff down and you can't see any of it. My partner works Sunday, so stream Oscar's Cozy Corner and play when my son plays Fortnite. Oh, I love that, dearly mama. I love that. I forgot that the grass is so high. So everything I just placed down was a complete waste of time. But I can kind of put some coming on the path instead. That'll help a little bit. I kind of want more bracken in, but I don't think I can fit it. I prefer the bracken to the grass, I think. I like the moss. We'll go with the moss then. Hey, Miss Newt. Welcome in. All right, I need to get some more of this petrified wood. That's what he said. And then maybe like one closer, slightly closer. I don't know. Let me see how that looks. You can't even really see the moss, to be fair, chat. You can't even really see the moss. But if I'm smart, I'll be able to see where I can place it that it'll start to creep through. And actually, I don't mind it because it's like ever so slight, you know? All right. Yeah, I kind of like that it's just kind of creeping out. I think that works. I think we might be done. I think. Let me just... I always feel like I'm saying, let me just... And then I go ahead and change a bunch of stuff. Let me just make sure I'm... No, I prefer it without it. No, I prefer it with it. No, I prefer it without it. What if you move the log, the front log back a little in front of the wall? Yeah, I can get it in there. That works. It was a little bit in your face, wasn't it? I like that it's just visible if you wanted something else for height. How about some drop flowers? I think, you know, gang. I think I'm kind of happy. I think I'm kind of happy. So my framing is going to be roughly around here. Roughly like that. Look at Ariel. She's in the door. And Mulan is as well. Why have they trapped themselves in the castle? Why are there so many people around me? Leave me alone, princesses, please. I think maybe on the left. Lol, Ren. You know me by now. Come on. I think maybe on the left. What if I just add a little tiny bit of moss up there just to kind of match the other side? And then to be honest, chat, I just feel like it needs the lanterns. If you put the wrought iron lamps behind the castle arch, it looks like a gate. Oh, I didn't think about that, Anna. That sounds cool. Please don't encourage me to do that right now, though. I think I can take any more. I kind of like the lanterns, chat. Don't you? How can you not like the lanterns? They look cute. They look cute. I don't know. I don't know what to do about the lanterns. Other than that, I think it looks good. I'm gonna have to come back. I'm gonna come back to the lanterns tomorrow with a fresh pair of eyes. I think that's my best bet. I think that's my best approach. I wonder if I can fit the mushies anywhere else. Are they too in your face down there at the front? I think they might be. fear they might be. Right, gang. I'm gonna leave it like that for now. Let me just change the lighting. Let me see what lighting I got going on. I'm gonna go inside and outside just so everybody kind of leaves me alone. So all of the... Oh wow, that lighting does not do Merida any favors. Yeah, I'm just gonna check, Jay. Thank you, Red. I'm just gonna check what time of day I kind of want. I don't even know if I'm gonna have Merida in it, but we'll see. So I don't really like doing nighttime snaps. I always find them to be too dark. They're kind of risky. So I might do... I was thinking, yeah, see, sunset is a bit too dark now because we've got like... Because we've got all the castle walls there, I think that it casts too much of a shadow. So I'm going to have to go at least like afternoon time. I did try the Fireflies Dainty. I just don't love... I love the Fireflies in some snaps. I don't know. They just didn't feel like it was enough. Because the snap is so bottom heavy, I kind of feel like the lanterns kind of balance the top third out a little bit. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. But I feel like when you catch them like that, when they're like fully spread apart, I think it looks cute. What was I saying? The other lighting, I was thinking maybe morning. Jay, you went with sunset. Let me try sunrise. Let's see when we hit sunrise. So it's 8 hours. That's the first sunrise, but I think it casts too much of a shadow maybe. So I'm wondering maybe 3 hours after sunrise? What do we think? I feel like my character is at least in the light there. Do I sneak a bit of moss in by there? Like a little bit of glowing moss just in by there. Unless... So that's sunrise, and then middle of the day is going to be kind of around there. I just feel like middle of the day is like... It's like overhead lighting in the supermarket. I really do like sunset lighting, but I don't think I can pull it off with this one just because of the way that we've done the castle walls. If I'd done it this way and I didn't keep getting stuck on the... If I did it this way and I didn't keep getting stuck on the rock by there, maybe it would have been better. Borgie, you like this one? Thanks, Lisa. Right, it's between this lighting and then maybe sunrise. I actually kind of like sunrise because I like the contrast. But I don't know if it's too much contrast. But I don't know. I like the golden sort of glow. I like the shadows. I like it. The dawn lighting lights the character. Is there something in the way? Maybe I can move my house and Rapunzel's house and it'll give me a bit more lighting because I don't know if those... So the well is casting a shadow. Look how far of a shadow that well is casting. Wait, I think I might be able to get rid of some of these shadows. Like some of the two big shadows, because I can move this well over here, but then look at the size of the shadows these trees are casting. So I can get rid of those. I can move Rapunzel down here. I can move my house down here. And that frees up. That frees up the lighting. There we go. How's that? I think we're there, chat. That took a long time. That took a long time. I'm just looking at the gaps in the... I'm just looking at those gaps in the doors. And I'm wondering if maybe I can block them off with an extra bookcase. Just give me a sec. Don't know if I can. I think that looks a little bit better with the door blocked off, right? Shadows give us through the light through the trees vibe. Chef's kiss. It's like she's woken up early to go for a morning ride on the horse. Worth it. Okay, work. I like the sunrise then. I also agree that it makes the colors pop. I'm just going to add that other bookcase. In the way to bag of chips, much better. Not bag of chips, Jay. Oops, missed it. Oh my god, chat. I think we might be done. Excellent. Look at that. That looks good to me. Let's see what the tags are like just... Let's see what the tags are like just with that. Oh, Caroline, you're right at the end of the stream, my friend. I'm sorry. 14, 13, 15, 18. You could probably submit that as it is. We don't really know how impactful tags are. I'm going to do a graveyard, so I'll do it at the back. But I'm not going to do that on stream. I'll do that off stream because I need to go to bed, chat. It's getting late. Yeah, that looks great. I'm actually happy with how it turned out. I know it took a while. I'm sorry that it took like an hour and a half to do the walls. I don't know what was happening. I was having like a total brain fart. Yeah, sorry, Caroline. I've been streaming for nearly 3 hours, so I'm sorry that you jumped in at the end. I'm just going to let my avatar sort of like mosey around with the raccoon. No, Ren, there's no more moss to fiddle with. I can't do it. I can't do it anymore. I'm happy with how it turned out. I'm pleased. Thank you for all of your opinions, as always. It is always a pleasure. I enjoy being on stream with you. I hope that you have... Give me a sec. I'm not going to raid anyone tonight because I don't have time to like stick around and jump over this, so I feel bad sending everyone over and then leaving straight away. So I'm just going to end the stream. I hope that's okay. It has been a pleasure, as always. I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day, the rest of your weekend. If it's just kind of like midday for you, it is, yeah, it's been fun. It's been fun. It's been interesting. Thank you to all the new faces. Thank you to all the old faces, as always. I'm glad that you enjoyed it. I hope that you did, and I appreciate your help. So I will catch you probably on Wednesday. I need to TBC that. I need to confirm it. But yeah, we should be streaming on Wednesday. We'll do like reset day, premium shop, all of that sort of stuff. And maybe we'll do some questing. I don't know. Or maybe we'll do some decorating. That'll be more fun. I'm glad that you all enjoyed it. I'm glad that you like how it looks. I'm happy with it. I will see you on Wednesday. And yeah, I will catch you in the next one. Bye, everyone. See you later. Oh, bye, Eric.